last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The debate will begin right after this short break.
Major.
We'll get there eventually. There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the debate stream. We could not have timed this better because it's commercial. Thank you for coming. Welcome to Chapo Trap House live debate. I'm out here to welcome Chapo, and I can't think of a better way to do that than to just do this.
Who's ready for some democracy?
Hey everyone, good evening, Traverse City, where we are streaming live from the Old Town Playhouse as part of the Traverse City Film Festival in beautiful northern Michigan. And good evening to our Twitch viewers. This is night 2 of the second Democratic presidential debate in Detroit for the Chapo Elections Unit. I'm Virgil Texas. With me is man about town, Matt Chrisman.
Yo.
And our special correspondent, the traitor, Brendan James.
Hello.
We only allowed him on stage after he wore a dunce cap for 48 straight hours while we pelted him with abuse.
We are officially streaming the boring bad debate.
It's good. There's no stakes. It's nothing but 10 jackals barking at each other. It's awful monstrosity. There's no need to root for anyone.
I don't think last night was that much better because that was just Bernie and Warren slaying level 1 NPC after NPC.
But it still got me a little heated, as you guys will.
Yeah, Matt, we watched it in our hotel room, and Matt was quite literally rolling around on the couch, screaming to the point we were worried we'd get, someone would knock on the door.
By about half an hour in, I was just barking at every time John Delaney came on screen.
Yes.
Just frothing at the mouth and barking at him, not even making words. So I don't think that would have been a good public performance. So yeah. I think it's better that I'm going to be a little less invested in this one.
And we have, who do we have on tap? Joe Biden, of course, former vice president.
We got everyone's favorite shitty grandpa.
Kamala Harris, who, famously went up in the polls after attacking Joe Biden the last debate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I assume they're going to try to play them to, like against each other.
Yeah, they're going to do the
again
cage match there. They're going to break a pool cue in front of them, drop one piece, and say whoever emerges is the.
Oh, here we go.
We have Andrew Yang.
Yeah,
And,
gimmick candidate.
and the rest.
Yes.
Yeah, Kristen, Gillibrand, a bunch of literal 0% nobodies, and none of them should be here. This is a waste of everyone's time, and it's stupid that it even exists.
Now let's waste the time. Can we get the sound up?
Yeah, let's listen to these idiots. By the way, I really do enjoy us talking about our democracy before having just a fascist flag-fucking rally right beforehand.
Yep.
To set the stage to remind you, you can't change any of this. We live in a militarized hell state. Good luck. Enjoy your little talk party. But at the end of the day, we're ruled by the military. This is essentially fucking South American junta.
Statements. You will each receive 1 minute. Mayor Bill de Blasio, please.
The bugler. Woo! I'm tall as shit. I'm taller than everyone else on stage. That is the entirety of my my qualifications.
It can be done. When I became the mayor of the nation's largest city, I set us on a path of bold change. They said it couldn't be done, but we gave pre-K to every
While I'm
child
here,
free.
the Statue of Liberty just exploded.
We raised the minimum wage to $15.
A race of Morlocks has risen from the subways and started eating people on Broadway.
Of who we are.
If it's possible, can we get captions on?
There are good people on this stage, but there are real differences. Joe Biden told wealthy donors that nothing fundamentally would change if he were president.
Oh, yeah.
Kamala
He's spilling the
Harris
tea.
said she's not
And we're all
trying to
sipping it up.
restructure society. Well, I am. For 40 years, working people have taken it on the chin in this country. For 40 years, the rich have gotten richer, and they paid less and less.
As we pointed out last night, the opening statements are really one of the worst parts because it's just kind of useless time in which they would have given this in their first answer anyway. So
to make this a fairer country and to make sure it's a country that puts working people first.
Wow, working people.
It's amazing.
Senator Michael Bennett.
This motherfucker.
Last week, I saw one of those Trump signs that says, America, love it or leave it.
I say, abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
I love America, and I know we can make it better.
Oh.
Before coming to the Senate, I ran a large urban school district where
This is really sad. This is
Wow.
bumming me out.
those kids have exactly the same.
Droopy
You
dogs.
just run,
running
some of
for
these
president.
people are just running for president so that people have to listen to their stories.
Yeah.
No one else will. My kids don't call me anymore, so I'm running for president.
And I have for our 3 children. But for the last 3 years,
Okay,
we've
Dad.
been consumed
All
by a
right,
president
We've heard it.
that's good, Dad. I
Frankly,
gotta
doesn't
go.
give a damn
I gotta go pick up the kids. Dad, thank you. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know. Single payer is not realistic. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Bipartisanship. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Dad. I gotta go.
And they deserve something.
Oh God, he's talking.
Oh,
Let's end this 3-ring circus in Washington. And let's
I love
make
him though
it
because it's
less
like he's boring dad and also Anton Chigurh at the same time.
Yeah.
Empty promises won't beat Donald Trump.
What's the most you ever lost in an election?
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm Jay Inslee. I am running for president.
Oh,
You may
Jay
not know.
Inslee. I'm Jay Inslee and I'm an alcoholic. Oh, wrong. I'm sorry, wrong meeting.
The last best hope for
did
humanity
he find those
on this
glasses?
planet.
Yeah, what the hell? You don't get to have statement frames when you're running for president.
The top priority of the United States. We will have a fighting chance to save ourselves and our children's future. It has to be our top.
I can't hate on Inslee because he is talking about climate change, which is very important.
Mobilization.
But at the same time, he's just such a
Bringing
dork.
100% clean energy to Americans, creating 8 million good union jobs. This is a big, bold, ambitious plan for.
Yeah, when we were at Netroots, it was like,
nation.
what was it? Gillibrand, Castro, and then Elizabeth Warren, who was the crowd favorite clearly, and then they tucked Inslee at the very end after Warren had blown the entire place out, and everyone was just streaming out of the room while he spoke, and it was very sad. And I think he's hoping this is his last shot at
We Democrats
cracking through.
believe we can still do big things in this nation.
I think he'd be more convincing to me if he just went full black pill.
Let's get to work.
Like,
Yeah.
we're all going to be dead in 30 years.
Yeah.
I would just like to be in the White House for a while.
Yeah.
Doomers don't
I would
vote,
like to
Matt.
know where like the basements are that I can live out the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, here she is.
I could be useful in the coming climate wars.
Yeah.
I have valuable information about the sewer system in Seattle.
And worked with gay couples for basic rights. If you want to get something done, just tell me it's impossible.
And then I
As a freshman
won't do it.
senator, I was told you couldn't repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Even members of my own party told me it wasn't convenient. When are civil rights ever convenient? We stood up to the Pentagon and we got it done. Not impossible. 10 years ago, I was told you couldn't pass health care for our 9/11 first responders.
10 years ago, I literally was running ads that Trump would run right now.
Yeah.
And I hope you don't remember that about immigration.
Just last week,
Wait, this isn't made of plastic.
No.
It
No,
says it's
these are-
not. There's a whole essay about how bad plastic. What is it made of then?
Metal.
It doesn't feel like metal. Oh, I guess
What are you
it does.
talking about?
No,
what
it
the
does.
fuck
Never
does
mind.
it feel like?
Incredibly metallic.
Have
No,
you
it feels
touched
like
metal
metal.
before?
Oh, okay. It feels like it's very thin metal. Okay.
fight and win.
Jeez,
We
this
need
guy.
a nominee who doesn't know the meaning of impossible.
Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard.
What happened to the streak? Is it where is it?
It's on the side.
Oh, okay, there it is.
For over 16 years.
Like Jean Grey.
Twice to the Middle East and serve in Congress now for almost 7 years. I know what patriotism is, and I've known many great patriots throughout my life. And let me tell you this, Donald Trump is not behaving like a patriot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold on, ma'am.
Real patriotism
I don't think I can handle that kind of slander on my
just the
timeline.
rich and powerful.
Can you remind me, like, what is the Gabbard case? Like, why does she? What are her supporters like her for?
They
What's
like
her
her
deal?
because she's apparently anti-imperialist.
Yeah,
but she
she's-
also loves Israel.
She loves Israel, and I think she also backs the Modi party.
Yeah, she's a big
BJP.
Hindutva, Hindu nationalist.
I don't get it. Is it just Syria? Like she doesn't want to do Syria
It's
stuff?
people who want the truth about chemtrails mostly.
Right. Yeah.
She will declassify the HARP weather machine project.
By and for the people.
She won't defund it though.
Secretary Julian Castro.
Thank you, Dana, and good evening. You know, just a few days ago, we were reminded and inspired by our fellow Americans in Puerto Rico that public service is not fundamentally about any of us. It's about you and your family. I want you to know that if I'm elected president, that I will work hard every single day so that you and your family can have good health care when you need it, so that your children and grandchildren can get a good education, so that they can reach their dreams, and that you can have good job opportunities, whether you live here in a big city like Detroit or in a small town in our country. I know we have a wonderful, special nation, but that too many people are struggling. And I know what that's
We do have a
like.
special nation. It's true.
I grew up
It's
with a
very
single
special.
mom in a poor neighborhood.
It's very
Like many of you,
special.
I don't want to make America anything again. I don't want us to go backward. We're not going back to the past. We're not going backward.
Back to the future.
We're going back to the future.
I guess we're going back to the future.
I'm unveiling the DeLorean right here with the flux capacitor.
Woo!
He did well. Julian Castro did well in the last debate. but
Okay,
it
here
did,
we go.
Thing about me and my campaign,
Let's get some bleep bloops going in the chat for the robot man.
every American $1,000 a month. I know this
Imagine
may sound
fucking a computer that looks like Megan Fox. It could be your future
Let
with
tell
me
you
as your
why we need
president.
to do it and how we pay for it. Why do we need to do it? We already automated away millions.
He should just come out with a stack and just start fanning it at the crowd.
If you don't believe me, just
That you
ask
got. That's the way to get people to remember.
How do we pay for
Yeah.
it? Raise your hand in the
Just
crowd
be
if
like,
you've seen
my
stores
UBI
closing
real
right
good
now.
right now.
It is not just you. Amazon is closing 30% of America's stores and malls and paying zero in
Am I the only one confused seeing him when it's not a meme with chill wave shit?
You know, I understand, and it is true, like the whole thing about the death of retail, that's a real thing. And yet, somehow, I was walking around down here today, there's a fucking fudge store that's been open for 70 years or something? How the hell do we still have fudge stores? With the internet, how do fudge stores still exist?
Today. It is why Donald Trump is our president,
And any politician not addressing it is failing the American people.
Andrew Yang donated his neck to science.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. The malfunctioning Chuck E. Cheese animatronic. Notice.
Calling it a disgusting, rat-infested, rodent mess.
They make a movie about the 2020 campaign. All you gotta do is get Common to shave the mustache, and we're set. Is somebody heckling him?
People are heckling him.
Is he getting heckled? Holy shit!
I don't think it's about him. I think it's a separate thing.
Yeah, but he clearly has beta energy if they're willing to interrupt him.
Let's use his time.
I heard them during Yang too. That's actually they're pretty smart, these protesters, because that's really the nice guys who are going to let you do it.
What are they saying?
I don't know.
Biden would like authorize the fucking SEAL team incursion, or like the fucking Spetsnaz that gassed that theater in Russia.
Yeah.
I think they were demanding sensible solutions to increase Americans' access to prosperity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really worried about tungsten subsidies.
Yeah.
But in this election, the question is...
They've been gassed, though. It's okay now. Because they all just all of a sudden stop talking. What the fuck happened?
Serious problems in America. We have deep wounds and seriously, deeply rooted challenges.
Deeply wounded?
We're wounded.
To heal as a nation and move forward. Because we know in this country that our fates are united, that we have a common destiny. The call of this election is the call to unite in common cause and
could you put on the closed captioning? I believe you click it right there in the lower right.
That's how I will beat Donald Trump.
Does he got a lazy eye? Have I never noticed that before? His eyes don't seem like they're on the same
they go
level.
slightly different.
One of them's sort of over here.
Senator Kamala Harris.
Cop Mala on the case. Whoop, whoop. It's a sound of the police. It's interesting. She's all black, and Tulsi is all white. At some point, they are going to have some sort of wizard battle.
And I think most of us know.
That's inevitable.
Yeah.
Remember the copy of the original Stand? Remember The Stand? Stephen King fighting in the desert?
Yeah.
It's going to be them.
Fight for the best of who we are. And fight, of course, we will. And this is not a new fight for us as Americans. We have always been prepared.
What the fuck? This is gibberish.
Yeah, this is the worst
Who gives
part.
a shit? Shut up.
I know.
Oh, God. I just feel like I'm getting like audio chemotherapy dripped into my ears.
I know.
Spent full time marching and shouting about this thing called justice. And I am prepared to march with you, to fight with you.
Fight, march.
But we're going to fight. This is our fight song. Remember that?
Yeah,
that
this
worked
is,
out.
Yeah, this is good.
I love fighting. I mean, if they're going to say we're going to fight for you, I want somebody to just say, I'm going to literally punch Donald Trump in the face.
Oh, here we go. He might say
here we go. Grandpa's in the horseradish. I'm really looking forward to this because when they have them all together on stage, it really looks like a bunch of adult children trying to convince their dad it's time to go to the home.
Yeah.
It's a retirement community, Dad.
It's too strong. We're too good. Just look at this stage. We have a very diverse people, diverse backgrounds.
He's got a line of staples down the back of his head where they gathered up all the loose face flesh and pulled it up.
Can I just say, I think he's looking kind of nice with it.
Stop.
He's
Don't
looking
do
like
it.
a thought right now.
I think he's looking low-key nice.
So, Mr. President, let's get
Look
something
at
straight.
his skin is pulled so far back. How can he even see?
Yeah, he looks good. We get it.
And we're certainly not going to leave it to you.
Ugh.
Oh my God! If he's the nominee, it's just going to be so funny.
The debate with one of the top priorities for Democratic voters, and that is health care. Senator Harris.
Hey, up there, can you hit the caption?
Who are you talking to? Literally, no one's listening to you.
No, the people running the
Right,
the
but you've
computer.
said it 3 times and they have not.
They
done
might have thought that was a bit I was doing. So I want to make it clear this is an irony.
Well, clearly, all right. So
So
you
this
don't-
is the no irony zone.
Virgil clearly does not have the alpha postured charisma to get anyone to do
No,
anything
they're
for 'em.
confused. They think I'm talking to the audience.
So let me just say, if anyone running the thing can put on the closed caption, that would be appreciated.
Listening to
Then we could watch them say like purple monkey dishwasher artichoke.
is a very clear understanding that I needed to create a plan that was responsive.
Okay, so where we are now with this is
Healthcare, of course. It's all healthcare.
healthcare. Last night it was basically Bernie with a small assist from Warren saying that single payer
that's
was
interesting here because none of these people are for single payer.
Right.
It's all
well,
garbage.
Harris is trying to
Well, she's
present
lying.
herself.
She's
Yeah, no,
lying.
I know she's lying, but I wonder what that'll translate into right now.
Who said 4 years is just not enough to transition into this new plan, so I devised a plan where it's going to be 10 years of a transition. I listened to American families who said, I want an option that will be under your Medicare system that allows a private plan. So I designed a plan where, yes, responsive to the needs of American families, there will be a public plan under my plan for Medicare and a private plan under my plan.
Yeah, this is the whole public-private obfuscation thing.
You got to keep a spot for the healthcare insurance companies to make a ton of money.
Woo!
That happened, by the way, after I said it.
No, when they knew it wasn't irony.
We all know who the alpha dog in the pack is right now. It's been established scientifically.
The senators had several plans so far.
Here we go. When in my day, you get an MRI for a little bit of horseradish.
10 years. If you notice, there's no
Just take a buffalo nickel down to the old sawbones. He'd pop you open.
employer-based insurance. And in fact, this is the single most important issue facing the public.
Give you a belt of rot gut and just mess around in your innards till he pulled out an entire fish skeleton.
Your response, Senator Harris? Absolutely. Unfortunately, Vice President Biden, you're just simply inaccurate in what you're describing.
Oh, shit.
What is this angle?
Owned.
Whoa, she looks huge.
Yeah, I know.
How is
Wait,
she
is it
so
just
big
because
than
force
him?
pers-
Oh my
What is
God.
this perspective?
Has she been hit with gamma rays?
But I think that's just us.
Gonna just reach across and just pop him like a grape.
4 million babies almost are born every day in America.
I think it's forced
How can
perspective.
anyone vote against this gigantic woman?
Some men are threatened by large women.
Oh man, all the Art Crumb fans in America just switched their support to Kamala Harris.
Really think about what you're saying, but be reflective and understand that the people of America want access to health care. And do
They also want to maintain a insurance industry to make billions of dollars off of it. That's very important. They love that. They love it.
$3 trillion when it is in fact employed. Number one, 10 years from now, after 2 terms of the senator being president, after her time. Secondly, it will require middle-class taxes to go up, not down. Thirdly, it will eliminate...
She does look huge. Is that just us from forced perspective?
Fourthly, what happens
Or is
in
it
the meantime?
they're like doing a split screen?
Every one of
No,
those
that's not a
girls
split
looks like
screen.
it's like the size of a watermelon. She's just gigantic.
She's huge.
Second, we are now paying.
I think I have to
This
vote
looks
for
like
her.
the poster of a foreign film.
Yeah, this is like one of those Polish movie posters.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
like just this giant hulking woman.
My
Yeah.
plan is about immediately allowing people to sign up and get into coverage. Right now in America, we have seniors who every
When
day,
I'm president,
seniors
I
who
will
are
enact
on
legislation to have
they are getting
lumberjacks
coverage
put
they need. All people should have access
put
to
pads of
health
butter
and
on their feet and then skate around on a giant skillet to make my flapjacks in the morning.
The Vice President and Senator are talking about. The folks I talk to about health insurance say that their health
Who wants to see me dunk a basketball?
Yeah.
Americans don't even have health insurance.
Man, his hands are massive.
I've got an extremely online update for
If you
the
thought
boys on
Kamala
stage.
Harris was big,
If you guys can hear me, apparently Hassan just got banned from Twitch.
Oh, free my man Hassan.
hey, that's no competition, man. One goes down, one goes up. We're going to run that shit soon. Until I have a few more of these and do something that bans us, too. That's not going to happen, though. I'm good now. I'm good.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm a good boy. I'm a goody good boy.
Let's get some of that cherry whiskey up here.
That cherry whiskey, by the way, very good.
Yeah.
It's
Dangerous.
delicious.
Oh,
Dangerous.
delightful.
Very, yeah, dangerous shit.
System that is not working. What's your response?
My response is,
Who am I? Why am I here? Who's? I will enact legislation to stop whoever is burning toast all over the place. I just keep smelling toast wherever I go. What stops now?
America would be able to option. If they didn't like their employer plan, or if they're on Medicaid, they'd automatically be in the plan. It would take place immediately. It would
I think I said this before, but he really does look like somebody stuffed a bunch of chiclets in a foreskin.
Yeah.
What happens? Did anybody tell you how much their plans cost? My plan
Yes.
costs $750 billion. That's what it costs, not $30 trillion.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President.
Also, it's shit and sucks, and everyone will hate it.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
But it's cheap. Then we can build one fighter bomber that dissolves in the rain like fucking cotton candy.
Private insurance than the bill you co-sponsored.
I think for the viewers in the audience right now, they're at risk of losing the forest through the trees. Because the truth
Where is Gillibrand on health?
There she is. She's here.
No, I mean, where is she on this?
Where is she what?
Where is she on healthcare? Is she like waffling?
She's just happy to be here.
Yeah,
That's where she is.
happy to be working.
Look, whatever you guys want, that's fine.
Because I'm worried that his throat will close. I am not worried about not having an insurance card or a credit card in my wallet. I know whatever they're going to prescribe, whether it's an EpiPen.
Is she wearing a Snuggie?
The truth about healthcare in America today is people can't afford it. They cannot afford it.
Oh, I think our stream was taken down too.
What? Oh, I guess it's like, it must be a copyright thing.
Oh, because
Well, we did that last time. What the fuck?
You can't own a presidential
You
candidate.
can't own a debate, people.
They have fat in the system that's real, and it should be going to healthcare.
Chris, did our stream get taken down?
And last, let's not forget what the
He's probably dealing with it.
Because the truth is, the Republicans and Trump, their whole goal is to take away your health care, to make it harder for you to afford it.
Yeah, so this.
Wait, does she have a jalapeno popper on her collar?
It wafts upward and keeps you alert.
To Senator Biden about the Affordable Care Act, it is important that you understand that our Medicare for All.
She also, what is going on?
I know.
How is she this huge?
I think.
Or is Joe Biden tiny? Has he been a little small bean this entire time?
He's a small bean.
No, he's like.
He should lead into
5'10".
that. He should be, look, I'm just a small bean who wants to be president. Can this small bean has a presidency and have some heckin' puppers in the White House?
Status quo, doing business as usual, and that's going to be about jacking up copays, jacking up deductibles. It will still be this.
Okay, so
we need to
here's.
stop jacking up copays and start jacking off copays.
Yes.
My plan makes the limit of copay to be $1,000.
Oh, you just glaze over, don't you?
Oh, this is the shit I love.
It's absolutely.
Oh, rub it all over me. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about the copays.
Wait, did he just say my copay is going to be $1,000? That's horrible.
That's awful. That's you can never. Most people won't be able to ever use that insurance.
Yeah.
Demanded in my plan that there be private insurance. It says if the
This is kind of like just a horrible pseudo version of last night where Harris is technically supporting the more progressive policy, but we all know she doesn't really mean it. And then everyone is like fighting her on it, but there's no stakes because it's all a lie. Oh, good. Here he comes.
Oh, thank God.
Let's go.
I needed some human touch here.
Yeah. Yeah.
50 million Americans in exchange for a
Let's have Microsoft Sam give us
I need a guy.
some inspiring words.
You mean Microsoft Bob?
Yeah.
I need a guy who raps in a 1980s radio commercial
Yeah.
for like an appliance dealer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he look cooler with a headband? Like if you're a bald guy, you should do something to accentuate your head.
Sure.
Earring, necklace.
No, you don't necessarily
I
have
think
to.
like a red, white, and blue patriotic headband would really make him pop.
Okay, first off, you're trying to make him into a Harlem Globetrotter. And second of all,
That's fucked up.
I would be confused if he showed up with hair.
Yeah.
I think him being bald makes sense.
I'm just saying a headband.
Look at all the captions have increased.
Yeah, he's such a beta. He can't even keep the captions
No, I
from
think
getting on his face.
No, I think it's like he's spitting out so much truth and facts that they can't handle all the captions. It's like blocking out his head. There's so much facts and
How
information.
many voters do you think actually care when they're confronted with numbers? Like that can't be very many.
We have not elected a bald president since Eisenhower.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
It's a fact. Cory Booker, liberate Europe and we'll talk. This is just not going to work.
Okay, here we go.
The reality is right now we don't have a healthcare system.
You're right. She's like Gandalf the White in the.
And there are
versus Sauron.
She looks like a Brazilian televangelist.
Yeah.
With that fucking white suit.
Yeah, it's popping.
So at the core of this problem is the fact that big insurance companies and big pharmaceutical companies who've been profiting off the backs of sick people have had a seat at the table writing this legislation. Now, Kamala Harris just talked about Kathleen Sebelius, who helped write her bill. This just pointed to the fatal flaw in her proposal. Sebelius works for Medicare Advantage.
Here we go. Yeah, now we're talking.
See, she might be useful in this debate.
Tulsi is spilling the tea, and I'm here sipping it.
Are you here for it? Sipping it?
I'm here for it, frankly.
Great.
Continue to profit off the backs of the sick people in this country who are searching and in desperate need of care.
I wish they would, like, instead of doing the side-by-side with who's currently fighting, just every...
Wait, now Tulsi's giant! What's going on?
By the way, they cut the captions on Tulsi. That's an up.
Imagine
Yeah,
how
wait,
huge
they did.
Tulsi is, if that's how big she is compared to Kamala.
We need a wide shot right now to establish...
We need to establish
just
the
scale
size of these people.
It's like when they have, like, Tyrannosaurus is this big, and then Allosaurus is this big, and then here's a human. There's Biden.
See, look, if she's that much bigger than Biden, and Tulsi's that much bigger than her.
You know what's great is that we're talking about this, but I'm almost certain everyone in the audience sees them as normal size, and we're just discussing the fact that
where
we're
we're
next to
sitting?
the
Yeah.
screen.
Oh, you're right.
You know
We're around
what?
the corner.
It's funny to us, so deal with it.
It's like, hey, come and watch these guys just have an aphasic episode.
Watch their brains melt.
Thank you, Senator Vice President Biden. Your response.
What plan does cover? We'll cover everyone. Number one. Number two.
He's kind of Clintoning with his voice these days.
Controlling drug prices.
He's got-
Biopharma is now where things are going to go. It's no longer chemicals. It's about all these breakthroughs we have with the whole, the whole.
Oh, sundowning,
whoa,
sundowning.
Oh, no.
Where's he going?
Oh, Grandpa.
Joe, come back.
Grandpa wandered off to the Golden Corral with no pants again. He's putting his hand underneath the salad bar.
I don't get how
He's
he can
past the
come
sneeze
out.
guard, folks. This isn't good.
I don't get how he can come on this stage with a straight face and say, "Oh no, we're not gonna have Medicare for any of that shit." But my plan will cover anyone. That's literally what Obamacare is supposed to do.
No, that's the
That's
thing.
what
They're
it is.
trying to
ACA.
resurrect Obamacare.
Technically, legislatively, you have 100% coverage.
And it never happened. It failed.
And he's been saying you can keep your doctor, like the actual line that everyone hated. Oh, this. Who is this again?
Yeah.
That's the other guy from Colorado. He's not even the interesting one.
Yeah,
He's got a big ear. It's a big ear.
I'm trying to think of who he looks like.
Public insurance. It requires drug companies to be negotiated with.
Really should be doing that.
Yeah, you're right.
Totally different from
You're right, Dad.
that Senator Warren and Senator Sanders and Senator Harris have proposed, which would
Those eyebrows. You know Arrested Development, Ed Begley Jr.'s character with the alopecia? I don't think those eyebrows are on right. I don't think they're straight tonight. Look at them.
Yeah, they do look like they're markers.
My
on
just
there.
woke up hair is ready. I have to go pick it up.
from half the people in this room and put huge tax
He looks like if Dracula managed a Fuddruckers.
All right, now we're cooking with gas.
Secretary Castro, I want to bring you in.
That was a good answer, by the way. I liked it.
I'm fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear more.
I know that this is something very personal for all Americans. You know, I grew up with a grandmother that had diabetes, and I watched.
Remember last night when someone said diabetes?
That whole time.
Yeah, who said diabetes?
I can't remember who it was, but they did the Wilford Brimley
think it
version.
was
I know who did. It was you. It was you, dude.
It was not me.
It was you.
I did not say that.
It was you, dude.
I did not say diabetes.
did it.
I'm not Wilford Brimley.
Have we still been censored for truth, Chris?
Yeah, are we banned for truth? Are we banned for truth?
We
'Cause
literally have our First Amendment rights seized from us.
we should be periscoping or something because this is hot fire.
No one else is talking about how Kamala Harris is very big and Biden's
Not
very
a single
small.
person
They had to
is
shut it
talking
down.
About
They had to shut
very
it down.
specific optical illusion that is leading us and literally only us to think that she looks big.
We
and
have-
everyone else in the room to think that we're all dying of brain disease.
We have been redacted.
We have indeed been banned for truth.
I know you guys can't see this, but Kamala looks like she's wearing two giant foam hands.
Yeah.
The healthcare that employer provides. It's time that we separate employers from the kind of healthcare.
This is literally things are larger when you're closer to them.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed?
How many of y'all like that?
How many of y'all ever notice that when you're next to something, that shit's big? I wanted to go and get a really incisive take on the debates
Yeah,
and what they
sorry.
mean. And these guys really blew my mind by telling me sometimes when you're close to something, it looks a lot bigger than if it's farther away.
Also, object
I feel
permanence.
bad for anybody who's just reading the local penny savers and says, the debates.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yes.
go watch that.
That sounds
With
good.
some knowledgeable commentators. They really blew my mind when they said that if you put your hands over your eyes, that person doesn't disappear.
Just sit back and accept it, folks. It's what you're here for tonight.
I want to give you appetizers.
Can I get another drink?
Yeah, me
This
too.
is not irony. Also, show temporarily
No,
suspended.
we've already established I'm the one who has to tell them to get a drink. Can I get another drink?
The reality is that under my Medicare for All plan,
Yeah.
employers are not going to be able to dictate the kind of health care that their employees get. They will be able to make that decision. Private insurance companies and private carriers, if they comply by our rules and play by our rules, will be able to offer those.
They can't because they're a fucking profit extracting machine. It's incompatible.
It is misleading to suggest
They are Draculas who don't work at Fuddruckers.
only. They want choice, and my plan gives that to them. Thank you,
Senator.
So her plan
Nobody
is kind of
wants
in the
choice.
Choice.
I hate that. Like you're going to a fucking hamburger stand.
To purchase a state-backed plan.
Because I remember when Harris originally came out for Medicare for All and was asked, would you eliminate private health insurance? She said yes, and then walked it back the next day and said,
Yep.
oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
And then last night, Bernie goes on and says, would you eliminate private health insurance? Would you ban it? And he said, yeah, fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, no, it's the difference between bullshit and something approaching truth. With these glasses, Inslee looks like one of the husbands on a Real Housewives show.
Yes.
He's sitting there like drinking a giant margarita while his wife is screaming in his ear about
swear
how
to God.
Lisa Rinna is two-faced.
I swear to God, he found those glasses in a men's room last night and thought it would make him seem smart.
Some of the square root of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. That's a right triangle, you idiot. Don't. The Simpsons, good show.
Yeah.
We just got pulled for doing another.
Yeah, that's copyright as well. Sorry.
Mental health with physical health. There's no reason we should distinguish between your physiological.
There's no reason we should distinguish. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you about healthcare.
He really does slur his
He
words.
does. He sounds shit-faced.
Good God.
I'll tell you
Unlike
about
us right
healthcare.
now.
Let me just fucking tell you about healthcare. It's fucking bullshit.
You're a fucking liar, Mr.
You're a
Lundegaard.
fucking liar, Mr. Lundegaard.
A fucking liar.
Get my checkbook.
Mr. Young, I want to bring you in. You support a Medicare.
You're in here, and you told me that it wouldn't be more than 2 degrees Celsius of global warming in the next 100 years.
Oh, but that cap and
You
trade,
sit
though.
in here, and
cap
you
and trade.
told me it wouldn't be more than 2 degrees.
Healthcare the wrong way. As someone who's run a business, I can tell you flat out our current healthcare system makes it harder to hire.
Oh, boy.
Benefits and treat them as full-
How about some meat bucks, folks? In the form of David Buster's gift cards.
By the way, I like how he's going no tie. He's the only one on the stage.
What he should do, he should just say, we're retrofitting the nation's Dave and Buster's. You get a $1,000 card every month, but the games, the tickets you get can be redeemed for things like food and healthcare and gas and housing. That's how you do it. You gamify basic human needs.
If you think about it, like capitalism is basically a game that we're all playing.
It is. Shit, don't say that. You're fucking blowing my mind.
It's too twisted.
No, that's why they redacted us, because I'm telling the damn truth.
I would take another water too, yeah.
Yes.
Donald Trump won this state of Michigan by saying he was going to disrupt the status quo. How about we be the party that's going to disrupt the status quo?
Woo!
Mr. Mayor, just a 15-second point of clarification. Who are you talking about? Who's fear?
Wow.
What he's saying is absolutely inaccurate about taxes. Americans right now are paying so much money for their health care. Ask people about the reality of premiums.
So why is de Blasio doing this? Like, what's the
Because
basic?
he's large.
Yeah.
I think, honestly,
Size.
I think de Blasio doesn't realize that he's not liked and is kind of perplexed by it because he did get things like a $15 minimum wage passed or what was it, a parental leave.
Yeah.
He just got a text on his phone that's in his pocket that Staten Island has sunk.
Yeah. And he's debating with fucking Count Chocula on stage.
Is the guy who says it'll cost $32 trillion and that we're going to have to raise those.
It'll cost more to not do that.
We're getting near what Matt was like last night rolling around.
Every time they say that, it's like, oh, it'll cost so much money. That is still less than it will cost to maintain the current system with its carve-outs for fucking private health insurance profits.
We're done with private insurance. That has only hurt the American
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to give them something that works for their families.
We've been rewarded with water. Thank you.
If Bennett keeps acting up, de Blasio should just do the thing where he puts his hand on his head.
He should palm
and then
him.
He just tries to punch him, and he just can't kick there.
We're not going to accept anything less. Right now in America, so many people don't have the health care they need. That is a fact. Tens of millions of people, including middle-class people.
Americans do not have access to spicy meatballs.
Biden hasn't really been on screen a lot. It's interesting.
The mistake that's
He's literally sleeping in between
Well,
questions.
that's what I was saying before.
Not only is he sleeping, he's wearing a Victorian napping cap that he pulls off every time.
And there's a
before they
feather
ask him.
floating down to his mouth,
There's
and
a
he
feather
blows
floating
it up
and down.
every now and
He's
again.
being visited by 3 ghosts of elections past, present, and future. In the future one, it's like, yeah, you got your ass kicked by Trump. How'd that go?
Okay, so here's how CNN fucked up. They're doing a thing where on every topic, we have to hear from every single candidate.
Yeah.
Which is obviously asinine, because you'll cut to someone like Tulsi Gabbard who just looks at you and it's like, you know I'm the imperialism lady, right? I don't really talk about health.
Yeah, these people are like, these people have branded niches, and they should just wait until they have something.
Right, you should ask them about their niche.
Yeah.
Well, it was like last night where Tom Perez...
and Biden's niche would be how root beer used to taste better back in the 50s. Where they used real sugar.
Yeah.
Well, they use real roots.
You went down to the pharmacy, and you got it right out of the tap.
Biden looks like he just asked Kamala Harris, yeah, but where are you from? Which he probably did backstage.
Oh, he definitely did.
Oh. Oh, we're losing this because we're being redacted.
What happened to the fucking thing? We lost the thing.
It was redacted.
That just means it's more exclusive for everyone here, and they should be grateful for that. Thank you. Someone said he said malarkey. I just looked at Twitter. He's trying to
said malarkey?
He said malarkey, which is what he said in 2012.
He's playing the hits.
Yeah.
This plan is pure sassafras.
I'm surprised we haven't had a candidate who's just idly looking at their phone in between questions yet.
Biden's going to get too into it, and he's going to end up dropping like an obscure racial slur that hasn't been used since the 1850s.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Felix on this stage? Like, he would be the first candidate to just be on his phone
Of course
the
he
entire
would be.
debate. They call on him.
He's like,
they call on him, and he goes...
Tifu is pog clapping in duos right now.
No, they call him, and he goes, yeah, what?
What's up?
Yeah, we want-
Let's move now to immigration, please.
Oh, this will be good.
You think it should no longer be a crime?
Good. See, this is a good match. He talks about immigration. He's the immigration guy.
Yeah, that's one of his main things.
Then you're going to ask Andrew Yang for some damn reason.
Yeah, he's going to go, if you turn immigrants into gigabytes, we can have a flash drive.
Thank you for that question. You know, if you elect me president, you're not electing me to follow. You're electing me to lead.
Lead, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's good.
You can just fill it in. It
I
fucking
want
writes
a
itself.
follower.
Yeah, I want a follower president.
Some folks on this stage have taken the bait. The only way that we're going to guarantee that we don't have family separations in this country again.
If you elect me president, I'll lead. That's great.
The other
If
thing
you elect me president, you may think I'll show up and do it. I'm
other
not
thing
actually going
is-
to even do it. I'm going to stay home.
CNN is doing a really bad job because we did this before. We did this exact same thing in the last frickin' debate.
Well, that's the thing. They're just doing the same thing again. They had fucking what's his nuts Perez come out and do another speech where he said,
I don't even know. I don't mean
McConnell
last night. I mean the
had a bill.
MSNBC debate.
No, but tonight he said old McConnell had a farm.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that
No,
part.
I'm saying we had it out on immigration last time.
Yeah, I know.
Has anything changed since then?
No, but these are different people.
But the questions aren't even that interesting. The questions are just, hey, talk about immigration for a bit, okay?
What question would you ask? I'm actually.
I would ask targeted questions on each person. I would try to ask like a difficult question.
What would you do about the inflation of Overwatch skins?
Okay, you first off, you have no idea what you're talking about.
I would ask Bennett to straighten the right eyebrow. That's the question. Just, sir, can you please just tweak?
Yeah, he's looking like fucking Joan Collins.
Yeah. No, but this is the problem. Is like, and I don't remember it, except for on the Republican side last time. There's 8,000 candidates running, so Tom Perez gets out, and I assume he said the same thing tonight. But last night he goes, "The thing we have that they don't have is unity. Unity will keep us together." Anyway, please welcome 800 candidates onto the stage, and they all have different fucking views, and they're gonna fight for 2 days. I remember when Don Lemon, during the Malaysia flight thing, had a psychic on to talk about whether a black hole
That was pretty funny.
scooped up the plane, and
That
he's
was very
doing a
funny.
fucking moderating debate.
Did
Yeah,
he?
I know, it's true. That's what's fucked up. But he shouldn't have said it.
Why do you think the president's so mad at him?
Yeah, that's why he's...
Stop telling the truth.
He's going to be fired for truth like we were.
We can't let it out that we know about the black holes.
Julian was there, members of Congress.
Folks, the Bermuda Triangle, we're going to turn it into a Bermuda trapezoid.
Why would you only have 3 sides?
Three
How
sides.
stupid are we?
How stupid are we?
We should have more sides. How about this? Bermuda dodecahedron.
So many sides.
Policies of this administration have been facilitated by laws on the book that allow them to be
This
incarcerated
is-
as though they've committed crimes. These children
Yeah, they're not.
and should be not treated like
The Bill Clinton.
What is the finger
It's the Bill
thing?
Clinton thing.
Yeah, but no, he would hold it like this.
She's holding it.
No, she's not. It's out here.
Excuse me. She is absolutely
very weird.
holding the finger.
Next thing, she's gonna go like this.
He's fucking us.
Why did we talk
Why
to this
are we
guy?
seeing so much
He's
of
at
Bennett?
0 fucking percent. He got appointed to his goddamn seat. He's a fucking seat filler.
This is what it was. This was the vibe last night.
Stop talking to this man. This is a guy who, if you end up getting caught at a party talking to in the corner, you fake a heart attack. You say, "I'm sorry, I'm literally dying right now. I'm going to call 911, and then once they put me in the fucking ambulance, I'm going to just open the doors and jump out." And yet we have to have him
Okay,
on
I'll go
here.
with you. I'll go with you to the hospital. I'm actually going that way anyway. I can continue. I can continue the story in the emergency room.
I knew Woody Allen. That's my favorite. Is when no one in the audience laughs, but I get a good one out of you. Those are the ones that
that's
matter
like,
the most.
The comedians who like when they get the band to laugh. Yeah.
He has enforced it because he's using it as the crutch to lock up women and children, to separate mothers and babies, to put them behind bars. So I don't think we should have a law.
Remember at Netroots when
Yeah, that was very funny.
when Gillibrand was on stage, they had questions from like local, activists and someone came out with a baby and she made a beeline
Just
for that
ran
baby
over and grabbed that
and
shit.
grabbed it and was smooching it. It was completely natural and not at all put on or staged.
I think we should allow immigration from all of the people of the world. Frisians, Dalmatians, citizens of the Holy Roman Empire. Even the vile Saracen can be made into an American citizen if they try hard enough.
Please be respectful.
Another heckler.
Be respectful in the crowd. Please continue.
Yeah, this goes for you as well. You have to be respectful of
Yeah,
us.
don't even fucking think about that. What are they saying?
What are they hollering about?
The fact is, free the children.
Okay.
Free the children? Okay.
That's good. They should.
We can hear fine, Mr. Vice President. Please.
I hope this happens like throughout the night.
What the senator from New York talked about
Ugh.
is seeking asylum.
Look at his fucking teeth.
I know. I'm trying to think of like a part of his body that
Those are
isn't.
fucking dinner plates.
Yeah.
Flood the zone to make sure we have people to make those decisions.
I don't know if you agree. I always thought he looked a bit like Frank Booth in Blue Velvet.
Yeah.
Dennis Hopper. And when he, especially that scene where he just says, "Let's fuck," and spreads his arms out. I'll fuck anything that moves.
I'll means test anything that moves.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, you say you can just cross the border
Single payer, fuck that shit. Medicare Advantage.
Hang on, let me hear this.
Make their case, but they don't. That they have to wait in line. The fact of the matter is, you should be able to. If you cross the border illegally, you should be able to be sent back. It's a crime. It's a crime, and it's not one that, in fact.
Progressive
His
candidate.
teeth look like they're made out of like a urinal tile.
Yeah. He's licking them too. He's parched.
Let me begin by telling you.
What'd he say?
He clapped back. That's all I know.
Okay.
And I'm here for it. I'm here for the clap back.
Why Biden even looks horny at that? He's horny when he's been owned. How can you defeat him in that case?
That these kinds of family separations don't happen in the future is that we need to repeal this law. There's still going to be consequences if somebody crosses the border. It's a civil action. Also, we have 654 miles of fencing.
My God, look at his nose.
Yeah.
It's like he's pressing his face against a windshield. I think the nose actually shrunk due to the face.
The civil action thing is interesting to me. Because it seems like a very smart
that his nose got pulled
solution,
down.
and I didn't realize that was an option. Because, of course, none of these people are going to go on stage and call for open borders, right?
Look, I think that if you're picked and you're willing to put some damn clothes on and take off that blue makeup, you should be able to be an American citizen.
This particular part of the law is being abused because of Donald Trump.
There we go.
That's a good idea.
I am a steaming pile of shit.
He's like answering
but
those
slightly
He's just answering those
smaller pile of
questions.
shit than the president.
He's answering those questions that EMTs ask you to make sure you're aware of your own name. And
Who
what
is the
year it
president? John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, what would he answer if a medical professional asked?
Herbert Hoover made some mistakes, but he's a good man.
Women should have both secure borders as well as humane immigration policy.
Tulsi voted to restrict Mideastern refugees from settling in the United States.
I do admire Castro for at minimum bidding up on immigration and not letting everyone else get away with it.
That's been his thing. That's been his thing.
The whole time.
I have a hard time crediting it. It just feels very cynical.
Well, of course it's cynical. He's running for fucking president.
Exactly. So I can't credit him for that.
Yeah, but if he's functionally useful.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's the immigration story we need to be telling.
Look at the open collar. Jesus.
I said, I like it. He's fucking nutty with it.
It looks like he's running to be president of the polycule.
Okay.
Folks, if you elect me, every cuddle puddle will have fully catered.
Matt, this is offensive to me in 3 ways.
You have a plan that would, quote, virtually eliminate immigration detention. Does that mean
I literally forgot Cory Booker was running since the last time he was on screen.
He looks like if a dune sandworm put on a suit.
No, I agree with you, Brendan. I feel like when he's not on camera, he doesn't exist.
And no one is
Metaphysically,
asking, where's Cory?
There's not a man there.
Yeah, I know.
He only appears when the camera's on.
Yes.
Just let people cross the border. An unlawful crossing.
Oh, it got quiet.
Unlawful crossing. If you do it in the civil courts,
Biden looks baffled that he's there. It's like, where?
Oh my God!
Are we
Look
sure?
at that!
Oh, are we sure? Oh no! It's that singing colored guy who comes and tells me to take my medicine every night. What are you doing on stage?
Cory Booker is stealing from me.
Why is my night nurse here?
He notices the cameras. You stole my soul.
being put in cages, nursing mothers, small
Yeah, he's not
I
with
had
us right now.
17 cents on the nightstand, and Cory Booker came in.
piloted programs that have 100% compliance with the civil courts, where people are evaluated. If they have no justifiable reason to be here, they are returned. If they are, like the people I met in Juarez.
Oh, God.
Oh God. You know, every time he says that, his voice breaks at the exact same
Yeah,
moment.
love that memory, Cory.
Why is Bagger Vance here?
I agree with you, Senator. The asylum process is a real process, and this president is ruining it. It has nothing to do with that section of the law. That's what he's doing, number one.
I mean, this has been all probably to say, but what you see is, Biden is basically, he's the pitch that I'm not going to be with any of this foo-foo single payer,
I'm not going to
on
rile
crime.
up the yokels who voted for Trump.
Yeah, I'm going to be Trump-ish for them, but I'm
Even
going to
though,
say it's
why
about
would
character.
any of them vote for me if Trump is on the
Correct.
ballot?
I mean, that's
being
all
a
he's
more
got.
pure version.
It took absolute confidence from the common.
I mean, and he could win just because there's enough people who don't like him in the country, but it's so pathetic.
I don't know. It's all.
No, his campaign is like a Netflix stand-up comedy special from a washed-up 50s comedian.
Yeah.
It's called, what in the hell is a trigger warning? Like, that's...
Now, if Biden ends up being the nominee, the one who's going to decide the election is no voter. It's going to be the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to whether they pump up the economy and drag it across the finish line, in which case Trump wins.
Yeah.
Or they let it blow, let the bubble pop, and then Biden wins. That's it. Wait, you telling me I've had enough to drink? The fucking sea levels are rising. What difference does it make what happens to my fucking liver?
Inslee is
We're all
like
going to be dead in 20 years.
Matt.
Joe, you said I could sleep in your shed.
Matt, do you remember the guy that we saw in Philly who was just handing out like his own candidate?
Yeah.
That's Inslee.
It's true. Only he's the current.
You should tell them that. You should tell them that story. They don't know the story.
Well, they probably don't. But Matt and I are walking. We're walking through Philly, and we saw this guy, and he was like baking in the sun. It was like 90 degrees.
It was like Netroots Nation, the
was
liberal.
Netroots.
Convention.
Yeah, we went to Netroots, and this guy was handing out, flyers for his personal presidential run, and we thought, oh, this will be good. So we grabbed some of them. Like, oh,
you've been in one of our lovely big East Coast cities. Someone handing out a political pamphlet. Okay, that's a crank. That's you're in for something funny.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. He's going to talk about the aliens in his head or whatever, and how they're they're fooling with the price of gold or whatever.
Or
but
Trotskyism.
Yeah, or just something we agree with and endorse.
How many of y'all like Trotskyism?
Yeah. But then we read the flyer, and it was just like, here's my 4-point plan to fix everything. And it was just like sensible policy on healthcare. Climate change is a big issue. And then just, taxes. And it was just, as you put it, Matt, even the cranks are out of ideas. Like, that's Inslee. Inslee is this marginal candidate who should be entertaining and fun, but all he's basically saying is something incredibly true and serious, which is that climate change is going to destroy
That's
us.
what's baffling to me. Is like 2 debate nights, there's 20 candidates there, and arguably no more than 8 have any justification for being on this stage. So for those 12 other candidates, why aren't they just having fun with it and going as crazy as possible?
Sure.
We've learned now, because of Trump, everyone feels like there's no downside to running for president.
Right.
So there has to be.
But
there has
that's
to be
only half the
consequences.
lesson.
There has to be consequences. So we need a Logan's Run type system where if you run for president and you poll at less than double digits for more than 3 months, you are euthanized.
You've got to raise the stakes.
Like just literally killed.
No,
and if that's the case, these motherfuckers aren't going to be up here dicking around and wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
No, Trump showed that there's no downside to running for president. Everyone can run for president. It's actually good for you, because it means you can get a book deal down the line or run for another office or something like that.
Yeah.
But Trump is also a maniac who ran for president, this unmediated id who just said whatever moronic thing was on his mind. That's usually something from television, daytime television, or an email forward for that he believes is from Bill Cosby. And so why are they only getting half the lesson? Run for president, but don't be a crazy person?
Yeah.
So that nobody notices you? Like, there's all these people on stage. None of them is going to be here for the next election, because they have half these people are going to be gone by the next debate because of the higher standards. Why isn't one of them up here saying, if I'm president, first day, I am announcing a blue ribbon presidential level special counselor investigation of Jeffrey Epstein and all of his connections to both parties.
Do it.
And where his money came from, what's happening on the island. We're going to send SEAL Team fucking 6 to turn that entire island inside out. We're going into the fucking tunnels. We're finding out what's under the ground. We're going to his camp that we're going to his cabin in Interlaken. Do you guys know that? He had a fucking private cabin and a children's fucking art school in the woods up here. Go in there, go to his fucking Dracula-ass penthouse. Saying that would make people actually stop and take notice instead of being like, we need to lead so that we can achieve. Oh, fantastic. That's definitely going to get you above 1%.
Yeah. Yeah, because the analogy, I guess, to where the Democrats are in this primary right now.
Or watch those old ABBA music videos. That's what that shot is like. That's just for me.
Is like the 2012 or 16 Republican race, but in those cases you actually had spikes where like Herman Cain, fucking whack job 999, or and then fucking Michelle Bachmann.
Dynam 999.
Yeah.
Shut up.
They would spike and they would actually cut through because they would say insane shit, and that's how it should go if you're going to have 18,000 people. But with the Dems, they all say absolute pablum, and none of them ever raise themselves up beyond one.
It actually is so boring. It does make me want to see Mike Gravel on the stage.
Yeah, why not?
Just so that he just talks about 9/11 the whole time.
Yeah, have him go off.
So,
and lowering the age of consent. That'd be very funny.
You realize the teens would not be there.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no teens like telling me I can't say this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Kaiser did 9/11.
Yeah.
And that's an actual match for Biden.
This is the one commercial break.
There's the break.
This is your chance to leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta go do it.
leave.
I gotta go do a thing.
Bye.
In the bathroom.
Are you going to? This is your.
Interlochen is a gift, like a school for gifted artistic youth, right? And it's near here. He has, because he was a big donor, a private cabin at Interlochen. Yes. Yes. And I am, while I'm here, one of the things I want to do is go and investigate it and get inside.
We're going.
Shoe leather
We're
reporting.
going.
A little shoe leather reporting. But
We're
yes.
gonna go get ghillie suits.
Yes.
We're gonna
do some catch a predator shit.
Yeah, we're gonna set up a duck
he
blind.
Has Jeffrey Epstein, all these genius children. He was there with his fucking creepy little temple cabin.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Anyway,
So you get a little slice of Epstein yourself up here in northern Michigan.
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
How you doing?
You guys are doing a great time. Hey, I just came up to say hey.
So the caption thing that went off.
Yeah, no, the captions
The
are off.
captions are off
went
right
off.
now.
In the middle of it, they just stopped working.
Maybe the service stopped providing them. Do we have any answer on the captions?
That's fine. Are we still fired for truth?
We are still fired for truth. We're
But
not
we're
going to go back.
recording it. We're recording.
We're recording it. The whole thing's going to be a video. Yeah, and we'll put it up on.
We're gonna release the copyrighted CNN.
And if everyone looks under their chairs, they get one
wasn't
Iraqi
actually CNN
dinar
that took us down. It
that
was
they can
Cory Booker.
cash in.
I also have this one.
Could I have another beverage?
2 mics. That's why I'm the producer.
Another beer.
Nice. Thank you, Chris.
Another beer. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick around during this intermission.
Should we do crowd work?
We're doing it. We're talking about Epstein.
You had a question about Epstein?
No, he already
Oh
answered.
God.
You had one too. Okay. Well, obviously.
Well, let's not be.
Did you guys see that he not only? So
Thank you.
The story came out today that apparently he was talking about how he wanted to like spread his seed for genetic reasons. But even better is he said that like because a lot of rich guys want to do cryonics because they want to live forever because they're soulless monsters and like they only have a material.
Oh, you don't want to live forever.
Well, of course, but I am not Jeffrey Epstein. But apparently he not only wanted them to freeze his head, they wanted him also to freeze his penis.
His egg-shaped penis.
His egg-shaped penis.
Okay.
What a weird.
He wanted to spread his DNA, as he put it.
So he basically wanted to be RoboCop with a human dick.
Well, I called him with the harem thing. He said I called him Immortan Jeff from
That was
Fury,
good.
Fury Road.
That was good.
Because you really can picture climate change hits. Jeffrey Epstein is in some giant respirator with long gray hair, and he's spreading his seed, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that'll be addressed right now as we go back to the Democratic debate
This
in
is the
Detroit.
Epstein
They're in
half of
Detroit,
the
Michigan.
debate.
Chris, did they also take down Sam Cedar's stream?
I hear Cedar's still up. Is that true?
Senator Booker called your new criminal justice.
Oh, great. Well, I think-
Sam Cedar always one step ahead of us.
Damn it.
He's cornered the market.
Cedar might not be a partner with Twitch, which is, I think they were going after partners that were.
Yeah, you guys went
streaming.
mainstream.
Wait, he's not a partner.
I don't know. He might not be.
Wait, we're partners?
Y'all want to hear about some Twitch internal policy?
Yeah. Read that TOS.
Yeah, we apparently did not.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wonderful.
Anyway, I'll leave you guys
I
with
want
it.
to fucking
Have fun for the rest of the show.
tag.
Thanks, Chris.
I want to tag Biden's teeth, like a 1980s subway car.
They should be in a situation where they have access to everything they would have had before, including
Oh, wow, what a spicy one.
including making sure that they're
Inadequate.
public housing, including they have all the opportunities that were available to them because we want them to become
Inadequate. Damn, he snatched his
I know.
actual wig.
I know.
Because he is literally wearing a wig.
Snatch his plugs.
It really is something. That Joe Biden's whole campaign is, you know, the policies that have not been working for the past 50 years? We're going to keep doing those.
No, it's the Simpsons. It's the classic Simpsons bit. We'll dig our way out. Dig up, stupid.
But he's saying it pretty much explicitly. No, we've been doing this for a while. We're just going to keep doing it.
Biden 2020, dig up, stupid.
They I have that right. Obama sent him in 2014 to Central America to say, don't come, we're going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Has said that since the 1970s, every major crime bill, major and minor, has had his name on it. And sir, those are your words, not mine. And this is one of those instances where the House was set on.
Yeah, major running for class president vibes.
And you can't just now come out with a plan to put out that fire. We have got to.
The difference between Biden and Booker is that it's circumcised and uncircumcised.
Justice, which means that we legalize it on a federal level and reinvest the profits in communities that have been disproportionately targeted by marijuana enforcement.
Vice President Biden, I want to give you a chance to respond.
The fact is that the bills that the future president here,
Ew, what the fuck?
passed years ago and they were passed over.
He loves touching people.
He's God, yeah, he's
This
insatiable.
motherfucker loves touching people.
Oh, Booker lost an opportunity there to just say, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have really humiliated Biden.
Fucking don't do it anymore. Jesus.
You engaged in stop and frisk. You had 75%.
I like the frisk part, if you know what I mean. Stop, no, not so much, but the frisk, sign me up.
Stop and more frisking, if you ask me.
The Justice Department came after you for saying you were engaging in behavior that was inappropriate. And then, in fact,
Unlike myself.
I've never done that.
Unlike
no
me.
one has ever said that Joe Biden has done any
See,
inappropriate
here's a chance
conduct.
He's not going for the gut.
It's no secret that I inherited a police department with massive problems and decades-long challenges. But the head of the ACLU has already said, the head of the New Jersey ACLU, that I put forth national standard-setting accountability. Mr. Vice President, I didn't interrupt you. Please show me that respect.
Oh, shit.
We have a system right now that's broken, and if you
He's so big. Look how big he is now.
Yeah, Biden's big now. Isn't that weird? How before it was
Once
someone
again,
else?
we've established this. No one else sees this.
Yeah, well, you talked about it for 20 minutes.
I think they see it because we talk about it. We plant the idea in their heads.
You are bragging, calling it the Biden crime
He's
bill
so big.
Thank you, Senator. Vice President Biden.
This is like if fucking.
Hang on, let's hear this.
The bill he talks about is a bill that in our administration we passed. We passed that bill that you added on to. That's the bill, in fact, you passed. And the fact of the matter is, secondly, that there was nothing done for the entire 8 years he was mayor. There was nothing done to deal with the police department that was corrupt. Why did you announce on the first day a zero-tolerance policy of stop and frisk and hire Rudy Giuliani's guy in 2007 when I was trying to get him?
Oh, how many fucking back rubs has Joe Biden given to Rudy Giuliani over the years?
Famous.
How many
opponent.
unsolicited shiatsu massages has he given Rudy Giuliani?
Actually, can we get volume up on the debate?
ACLU has said that I embraced reforms just in action, but in deed. Sir, you were trying
Ugh.
to shift the view.
Sir, he says sir like one of those YouTube car video guys.
In prison for life.
Every other word is sir.
Drug offenses, because you stood up and used that tough on crime, phony rhetoric that got a lot of people elected, but destroyed communities like mine. This isn't about the past, sir. This is about the present right now. I believe in
Sir.
Center. I'm happy you evolved.
I want to bring in
but you
Sir.
have no redemption
No, let Biden respond.
in prison right now.
I want to bring in Secretary Castro. Your
No, don't let Biden respond. Jesus Christ.
Justice for Biden.
I agree with Senator Booker that a lot of what Vice President
Biden.
Biden? Yeah,
that
I think
fucking
that's
guy.
it.
Vice President, what's his nuts?
What's his
Bumbly
name?
Joe.
There are a lot of things that we can
Steve.
talk about. Sentencing reform, cash bail reform, investing in public defenders, diversion programs. I'm proud that I'm the only candidate that has put forward a police reform plan, because we have a police system that is broken and we need to fix it. And whether it's the case of someone like Tamir Rice or Michael Brown or Eric Garner, where the Trump Justice Department just decided not to pursue charges, we need to ensure we have a national use of force standard and that we end qualified immunity for police officers so that we can hold them.
His tie is making me hungry.
He's right on that, though. I mean, those are two good reforms.
No, of course. I mean, he's
I'll
that's-
tell you
no,
about
ending-
cops.
Ending qualified community.
I'll tell you about cops. These motherfuckers, I'm just trying to get home. And these guys just say like, oh.
Let me tell you.
You're saying I'm too drunk to drive. I'll tell you how many drinks I have. I'm better driving if I've had a few.
Steve the Drunk from Deadwood 2020.
We need to make sure they get a job. We have banned the box so that people can actually get a job when they come out. And I've got to argue with my friend Secretary Castro. We haven't just put forward a plan. We have adopted probably one of the best police accountability measures.
Back in my day, a cop would let you sleep one off in the drunk tank and they wouldn't even charge you.
Less violence.
Secretary Castro, your response to Governor Inslee?
They haven't been I mean, this is super specific, but they haven't really been showing Jake Tapper a lot or letting him ask a lot.
I need more Tapper in my life.
I want a tap.
I need to look at that thoughty ass fucking thought.
Fucking nutty with it tonight, but he's not being shown on the cameras.
Stop it. We're not on Twitch anymore.
I'm sorry. I guess we're not, but we have to make up for it.
He was killing Eric Garner, and yet he has not been brought to justice. That police officer should be off.
Here
Oh,
we
he's
go.
going at DB.
You see, he's clapping back at the big man.
See, de Blasio, this would be interesting because he cowers in fear every time he says something critical about the NYPD and then has to wait for the police union to condemn him.
The Garner family, they've gone through extraordinary pain. They are waiting for justice, and they're going to get justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
From fucking who?
In the next 30 days in New York. You know why? Because for the first time, we are not waiting on the federal Justice Department, which told the city of New York that we could not proceed because the Justice Department was pursuing their prosecution. And years went by, and a lot of pain accrued. And in the meantime, what I'm working on is making sure, and I have for 5 years, there will never be another tragedy. There will never be another Eric Garner because we're changing fundamentally how we police.
Thank you,
But there's one last point I have to say about the Justice Department.
From now on, if anyone gets murdered by the police in the city of New York, it'll be by a RoboCop or drone.
Yeah.
What did you do to try and spur on
What's the company in RoboCop?
OCP.
OCP.
Omni Consumer Products.
Down with OCP.
We did a lot. Number one, we made sure we reduced the federal prison population by 38,000 people. Number one. Number two, we in fact insisted that we change the rules that police engage in. We provided for body cameras. We made sure that there were a lot of things that were changed in the process. But 38,000 people in the federal system.
So to what degree,
under the system.
I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest. To what degree is Biden representing the Obama era? And to what degree has everyone been attacking him as,
I mean,
that's
kind
surrogate?
of the crux of this in the last few questions.
He hasn't really invoked Obama as much as I would expect him to, honestly.
Yeah.
He's trying to be his own man.
Well, he is. When he
He's
says,
feeling
when he says
himself.
we, he's referring to the Obama administration.
He's feeling
He has-
himself, and frankly, I'm here for it.
He's basically taking credit of the various decisions of the Obama-era bureaucracy.
Well, all the shitty, terrible decisions of the Obama era?
Hey, we got Yang Gang.
Robot police!
There's a criminal justice. We cannot tear each other down.
Have not heard from Harris in a while.
In 2020,
What happened to your neck, dude?
He's sharing a story.
We should pay people to stay out of jail because we spend so much when they're behind bars. Right now, we think we're saving money. We just end up spending the money in much more dark and punitive ways. We should put money directly into people's hands, certainly when they come out of prison, but before they go to prison.
This is UBI.
I want to bring in Senator Gillibrand. You heard earlier.
So it is Gillibrand.
Yeah, I've always said that.
I've always said Gillibrand.
I thought it was Gillibrand.
Yeah, I always said Gillibrand.
I've been looking like an idiot.
Was that response adequate? Please respond.
No.
Jake Tapper's so fucking ugly. Who should be fired?
I sat down with Eric Garner's mother.
Panteley.
Oh, wait a minute. So wait a minute. So the president of the United States is going to fire a member of the New York Police Department?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
they have the ability to do that. What a bunch of fucking horse shit.
The thing is,
this is all. It's like, oh, I'm going to do this. The thing that you saw on the TV you didn't like, I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
You don't have the fucking power to do any of this shit.
in de Blasio's defense, I don't actually think he can fire that cop.
So that sure shit means the president can't.
Yeah.
So why even are you talking about
Well, this is what we experienced at Netroots, where it was like all this catnip for progressives, but it's like, who gives a shit? You can say whatever you want. I'll fire the cop.
Remember those Doritos, how they used to taste?
Yeah.
We're bringing those back.
Yeah, exactly.
Vice President Biden.
Whatever you want, I'll say it. It's only the fucking debate.
You're opposed to federal.
The Simpsons is going to be good again when I'm president.
Is the same as his position.
It's not bad now. It's not. It's different. It's not bad.
It is bad. Shut
no,
the fuck
it's
up.
not bad.
It's
now.
not.
God, no.
Shut up.
No.
Let's talk about something more controversial,
Season 20,
like Iraq.
21, yes, that was a nadir.
No,
that was
it's
bad.
dog shit. Shut up.
Right now, it's not bad. It's just a different show. You
It's
have
a
to judge it
terrible-
by different
Yeah,
qualifications.
it is a different show. It's a worse show. It's a worse program.
Yes, because it's called the golden era, because that's the best fucking era. So necessarily
So we're in
a
agreement.
worse program.
So we're in agreement.
I'm saying it's not that bad.
It's worse than
This guy. This fucking guy.
Almost every other animated show on TV is better than it.
False. Oh, Family
Bob's
Guy
Burgers.
is better than this.
Bob's Burgers is better than it.
I would call them on par.
Wrong. False.
I would call them
incorrect.
Now, I would like to also talk about this conversation about.
Oh God, the busing. Oh Jesus fucking Christ.
What's better, BoJack
the
Horse?
hottest
What's
issue
better
of 1973?
What's better, the Depression Horse Show or late Simpsons? Simpsons seasons 30, 31.
The horse show is worse than anything currently being broadcast. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See? The wisdom of crowds. The wisdom of crowds.
He's entitled to his opinion no matter how wrong it is.
As are you all. We're talking about busing. Do you feel that Jack Nicholson's monologue at the beginning of The Departed was racially insensitive?
And they overrode a decision by the Civil Rights Division of the United States Department of Justice under my.
You know what I hate about this is this debate is trying to.
By the way,
trying to get
mandated
high.
busing was mandated by the courts. It wasn't even something that the fucking president would even have a fucking say on. This is all just fucking horseshit. It's just like.
Here's why this is so
things to make
aggravating.
your
Is this
stupid
debate
brain
is trying to get
get
high off the
juice.
fumes of the MSNBC debate.
I didn't see a single.
I don't know what that means. What are you talking about?
It's like, okay, you've been doing drugs for like 4 or 5 hours, and you've been up and then you're down again, and maybe you've like done that roller coaster thing for a few hours, and now it's like, okay, do I have enough serotonin for like one more go? Like, can I roll again? It's 4 in the morning, but everyone else kind of wants to, and everyone's kind of looking at you, and you're like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just mix up some ketamine and cocaine and just go fucking crazy with it. I don't have work tomorrow. That's what this debate is like. Do you have ketamine here?
What's
is that
up?
a thing here?
What are
I
we
think
talking about?
They just grind up cherries and like snort them. I don't know.
I'm just planning out the rest of our night, Brendan.
Oh, okay.
The second largest Department of Justice in the United States, second only to the United States Department of
Did
Justice.
you happen to pass a bespoke Whippet Emporium?
Received national recognition for what has been the important work of reforming a criminal justice system and cleaning up the
Oh, here we go.
consequences of the bills that you passed.
Here we go.
within the United
Woo!
States
The tea is being spilled. I'm sipping it.
was the work of creating
The tea is being spilled, and I'm slurping it up, folks. I'm here for it.
I sip your tea.
I Drink it up. Spill tea.
We've been doing this for
I drink it up.
you, Eli.
I drink the tea of lamb from Bandy's track.
President Biden at the last debate, you called it a quote.
Do I have the same glasses as Jake Taffer? Do I have to get a new pair of glasses?
What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor.
She doesn't have a flag pin. What the fuck?
Concerned about this record.
Not neither of.
No, she does. It's under her hair.
Oh, well, that's disrespectful too.
And then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death.
Right. See, this is where it gets interesting because, like, while Tulsi is a meaningless candidate who has no coherent ideology, like, she is now going to be a mouthpiece for people who have legitimate criticisms of Harris, while they don't actually support Tulsi. And this kind of like strange divide and conquer.
She's earning her room and board when she does stuff like this.
Yeah.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of the state of 40.
That is not true at all.
God. Yeah, no, she's just lying. Are you going to check, motherfuckers? I bet not.
In her first race, when she was ran for DA of San Francisco, she literally ran a primary against a reformer who was in office and won.
Had to reform a system that is badly in need of reform. That is why we created initiatives that were about re-entry.
Why are you always lying?
Getting them counseling. It is why, and because I know that criminal justice system is so broken, that I am an advocate for what we need to do to not only
I wish I'm not really sympathetic to her, but I am sympathetic to de Blasio because I wish he would just say on the stage, I'm literally scared of the NYPD.
Yeah, they will murder me. Like Frank Scorpio. You ever see that movie? They'll set me up and I'll fucking catch a bullet.
You know they're all crooks and there's no oversight.
They just they're the biggest heroin traffickers in the city.
Frank Scorpio is the villain.
They are. You know what the NYPD is doing right now?
Serpico.
I meant Serpico.
Serpico is the cop.
Never mind.
Frank
Scorpio.
What do you say?
Frank name.
Scorpio would do very well running for president.
You know what the NYPD is doing right now? Their fucking rank and file membership is pissing their pants about children with super soakers.
Yes. They're trying to pass a bill.
They are demanding.
That will make it illegal
they
to
are
put
saying,
water on a police
they
officer.
They are demanding to build Bunglio. Let us take the gloves off and teach these water bandits a lesson.
Look, some of us are descended from the Wicked Witch of the West. And if we come in contact with H2O in a tactical situation, we might be adversely affected in such a way as to be dissolved.
I was walking down my street the other day, and I genuinely, for 2 hours, the cops were trying to catch a turkey on my street and failing badly.
Was it a turkey?
It was actually a guinea fowl.
You know they would have shot it if they had good enough aim
I'm not
to
kidding.
hit it.
It was a guinea fowl, and they spent 2 hours.
Motherfucker again!
Oh,
No.
Michael Bennett.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What did
you
he
know
say?
what he is? He is the fucking debate equivalent of the fucking ASPCA commercial with the Sarah McLachlan song. Every time he comes on, you just want to die.
Yeah.
Fucking shut the fuck up, dude.
Arms of the angel.
In the arms of the angel, you will find some comfort there.
Please, put Michael Bennett down.
Michael Bennett has been suffering.
Put him out of his misery.
It costs 79
For
cents
only
a day
79
to
cents
keep
a
Michael
day.
Bennett alive. That's far too much.
His eyebrows are falling off more and more every
The
day.
arms of the angel.
He talks like E.B. Farnham.
Michael Bennett was raised in a presidential candidate mill. Was kept in unsanitary conditions.
We have to close these. We have fun.
He was forced to fight John Delaney, who came from the same litter.
I am mad that Delaney should be at every debate, like, no matter what.
Be like,
Yeah.
just pulling mad-ass Looney Tunes faces and everything.
He's like...
Everybody says anybody, they cut to John Mulaney. He's just like,
He's very 90s comedy movie trailer, record scratch.
Yeah, he's very boing.
No, he's like the neighbor in Bewitched. Like he's always... Yeah, so someone in the audience is getting that.
Uncle Arthur.
Right.
Been an LGBTQ member subject to a slur. And so I have believed
He's a Q member.
There's a Q code right there.
double responsibility to deal with racial disparity. We've talked on the way we do it, including ending the school to prison pipeline in my state. But I want to say this, and this is a common error, that every single senator on this stage, as much as I respect them all,
they're bitches.
They suck shit.
They're a bunch of punk bitches, and I could beat them in a fight.
I hate them.
I could personally destroy them physically.
Much as I respect them.
I tell you what, Cory Booker, you want to step outside?
Selected the Senate, right? We are going to do that, and I hope we're going to succeed. But if we get a majority in the U.S. Senate, because of the position of these senators, not a damn thing's going to get done.
There we go.
Ooh,
spit in the fire.
With all their good intentions, and I know they're very sincere and passionate, and I respect them enormously. But because they embraced this antediluvial, a supermajority thing called the filibuster, Mitch McConnell...
Antediluvial.
Antediluvian, I think he meant.
Antediluvial is
Antediluvian.
He's drunk, folks. He's shit-faced. And not on regular alcohol. He's pouring rubbing alcohol through a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
You know he's doing that shit.
7 years running a nonprofit that helped create...
We know.
He's
Shut
got
the
a
fuck
vodka
up.
soap tampon up his ass.
I actually think he rooked me because he still talks about the shit from his first book, which was all nonsense, and I wanted to nail him on. And he literally told me, I don't really believe that stuff anymore. But here he is talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Virgil interviewed Yang. I mean, do you have any special insight to Yang based on
Does he look as much like he doesn't have a neck in real life as he does on TV?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Because this motherfucker does not have a neck.
Thousands of call center workers, truck drivers, the most common job in 29 states, including this one. And you know who suffers most in a natural disaster? It's people.
My insight, I mean, he's a nice guy.
He looks like it's just like a torso coming together to a point with a face in the middle.
The thing about Yang is he's a nice guy. I don't think he's totally cynical. I just think he doesn't know what he's talking about.
He's a Silicon Valley guy. None of them do. They're all insane.
He's not even really a Silicon Valley guy.
He said that everybody who has a child is an entrepreneur. That is Silicon Valley brainworms if I've ever heard it.
After the president's racist tweets attacking Baltimore and Congressman...
Yeah, but the thing is, under any kind of scrutiny, it doesn't hold up, and he just says, I don't really think that.
Send the resources that we
That's
need
my
to
insight.
So what would you do for Baltimore and other cities that need...
That's my insight is that it's easy to bully him if you interview him.
Yeah, he's a
I
nerd.
could probably have gotten him to say some crazy shit if I wanted.
No, he's a nerd.
Just to suggest that I would like him if he had agreed to it.
Not to be a hack right now.
Nice, good, nice.
But airline food, folks, have you ever had it? What's the deal with that?
Why do we park in driveways?
Why don't they make it out of the black box?
But who's looking like they did best out of this fucking shit?
What?
Who do you think they'll say tomorrow like did best?
Biden.
You really think so? I don't know.
Because the rest of these people are at 0%. The only one they only care about the narrative.
But the media will seize on some insurgent narrative.
It could either be the only.
I mean,
it
so
has to be
far,
Biden or
Brennan,
Harris
it's early.
Because
It's
there's
not
only
done
4
yet.
people.
It's not over yet.
I think Castro's going to get high marks.
Here's the thing. Castro's the safe guy to say afterwards, oh, he did really well.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fucking
Yeah,
poll
they said
number.
that after the last election.
And he
went
did
from,
do very well
and he
last
went from
time.
1 to 3%.
I'm not saying it matters. I'm saying what are people in the media class going to take away from this? Because we know it doesn't matter. Everyone in this room hopefully knows.
How would you help cities that Trump has insulted? Back rubs.
Yeah.
Gonna go there in my van, and I'm just gonna give everybody just a nice little homey back rub.
Institutional racism, systemic racism in our country. I think as a white woman of privilege...
Oh, she's going to do this
Oh,
again.
fuck me.
As the United States, it is also my responsibility to lift up those voices that aren't being listened to.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
White women in the suburbs that voted for Trump.
That was the fastest I've seen. From acknowledging white privilege to going to white savior shit.
Yeah.
I recognize I have privilege, and that's why I need to help you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I will be tipping 20% tonight.
Yeah.
his whiteness that protects him from being shot. That is what white privilege in America is today.
She's done this speech a lot.
My responsibility is to not only lift up those stories, but explain to communities across America, like I did in Youngstown, Ohio, to a young mother, that this is all of our responsibilities and that together we can make our community stronger.
Thank you, Senator
Wow.
Gillibrand.
Well, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Is she saying
God, I'm glad
that
she said
together
0%.
we could make communities stronger?
Because I really think.
Holy shit. Has anyone ever said
honestly,
that before?
I really think she's.
Are you allowed to say shit like that on national television?
Can she say that?
I really think Gillibrand's getting high off her own supply, which is why I'm glad she's at 0%.
Yeah.
No, I mean, people talk about Amy Klobuchar as like a Targaryen, but really it is Kristen Gillibrand who has the real, like, mother of dragons,
the funny thing is her
energy.
answer.
She's the one who would burn down King's Landing.
Her viral answer about a white working class woman in Youngstown,
yes,
in defense of Black Lives Matter, of focus on policies for the benefit of minorities.
Why is fighting climate change your top priority? It was
It's the thing.
It was bad.
It was a bad. That's not the right fucking answer.
All it got was
that just
white
no
liberals
the
to
person
enjoy it.
and the
Yeah.
funny thing is like that person who asked that question, that woman was teeing up like a pretty easy fucking answer. If you're someone like Bernie Sanders who says no, what you need is a unity of people united by their class interests.
I love the insanity of this. Why don't we all just go home and fucking drown ourselves in a fucking toilet? Why you care about climate change so much? What's the big deal? You know that thing that's literally killing everyone on Earth? You know the thing where there's a fucking fire in the Arctic right now, and fucking Greenland is melting like a fucking snow cone in a microwave?
Talk about
why you care about climate change so much, dude? What's your fucking problem? Why you gotta give a shit? Jesus fucking Christ! Let's hear his answer for climate change. Holy shit! Strap in.
Coming off.
Hear this.
I call for the immediate action to be taken.
Hell yes!
One of the things that we're responsible for 15% of all the pollution in the country. He's right about how it affects people, and it affects neighborhoods, particularly poor neighborhoods. But here's the deal.
Okay.
In that area,
Give me the
there's
deal.
Also another piece.
Fuck me up, fam.
85% of it is something I helped negotiate, and that is the Paris Climate.
Fuck! God damn it! That was bullshit. It meant nothing. The Paris Climate people was a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It was fucking PR. It was useless.
I convened him in the White House.
Hear him out.
And I would raise the standard. I also invest
Hear him out.
$100 billion in research for new alternatives to deal with.
We know what the fucking alternatives are.
Bigger than any other person.
Oh God, I just remembered.
President Biden's remarks just now was that the United States is only 15% of global emissions. We like to act as if we're 100%, but the truth is, even if we were to curb our emissions dramatically, the Earth is still going to get warmer, and we can see it around us. The last 4 years.
Take the black pill.
There
There's no
hang on a tick. Hang on a tick. No, this is straight bullshit. No,
shut up. I
no.
want to hear what he said. Shut up.
We need to do everything we can to start moving the climate in the right direction, but we also need to start moving our people to higher ground.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Awesome.
Oh my God! Have you considered bubble cities? Hey, you know those Mars colonies in Total Recall?
My
that was a lot of fun. Let's do that.
A new life.
He is
a new
actually
life awaits you in the
doomer.
bubble world.
The funny thing.
Shut up!
It's just too late. The science tells us we have to get off.
Here we go. Come on in, silly.
Your plan does not.
Come
do
on.
that.
This is your only point in being here. Do it.
Fossil fuels and our electrical
Spit that fucking fire, dude.
plan simply does not
I know
do
you're
that.
shit-faced, but you can pull it together and make this happen.
Realistic plan. Here's what I believe. Here's what I believe.
All right, I need to hear this.
That survival is realistic, and that's the kind of plan we need.
All right, here we go. Shh. I need to hear what he says.
My plan calls for 500,000 charging stations around.
Oh, hell yes. Charging stations.
They're all electric vehicles.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Making sure that we have $400 billion invested in technologies to learn how to continue.
$400 billion sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But it's.
He's talking about
actually
carbon
not.
capture, which has no proven ability to work.
Any subsidies for coal or any other fossil fuel.
Which is a lie. That's Obama said the same thing, and they never stopped subsidizing fossil fuel.
Chew gum at the same time.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President.
Gibberish, meaningless. We're all going to fucking die. We're all going to die.
Could I have another drink, please?
Yes, thank you.
This is not an irony thing.
That's the
no,
same thing Obama said, and he didn't do a goddamn thing.
But Matt shouldn't have another drink, just us.
By the end of his term, he was bragging about how we were the #1 oil producer in the world.
I just want to know.
He wanted people to fucking thank him for it.
That we are staying at a place called the Black Wolf Lodge.
The Black Lodge.
No. The
Great Wolf Lodge.
Great Wolf Lodge, which is an indoor water park geared towards families and children. And last night, we were watching the debate with Matt, having a few drinks in a hotel room, and he was about like this, gyrating and screaming at the top of his lungs. And I was just picturing that in the room next to ours was this terrified family with 2 young children lying in bed, their eyes open, just going, Mommy, is John Delaney, is he going to hurt us?
We're like this all
right,
the
shut up. I
time.
want to say, shut up.
Now he wants to hear something.
I want to hear about the global warming. This is the only thing that actually matters.
The global
Literally
warming.
everything else does not mean anything.
Matt's watching his story.
Shut up.
Retirement security for everyone in America. Explain how that's realistic.
So the first thing that I'm going to do when I'm president is I'm going to Clorox the Oval Office.
She's gonna what?
The second thing I'm going to do
What'd she say?
is I will re-engage on global climate change. And
Clorox. Oh,
yeah.
Smart.
Oh, I hate.
Shut up!
I hate the smell of that shit.
Everybody, shut up!
about the urgency of this crisis. The greatest threat to humanity is global climate change.
Correct.
I visited a family in Iowa.
Shut up! Who cares?
Okay, this is genuinely what it was like last night. And I don't want to endorse anything that comes out of Matt's mouth after this.
Folks, I can explain. Matt is peaking right now.
All right, shut up, everyone.
He just starts talking to them.
Not because it's easy,
Shut up.
but because it's hard. He knew it
Shut
was
the
going to be a measure of our innovation.
Blah, blah, blah. What?
Our ability
What are you
to
gonna do?
galvanize worldwide competition. We
Oh.
wanted to have a space race with Russia. Why not have a green energy race with China?
No.
Why not have
You can't see it, but Matt sees Senator Gillibrand with a totally fluid outline right now.
Yeah.
That's what the Green New Deal's about. Not only will I pass it, but I will put a price on carbon to make market forces help. Thank you.
Market forces! Fucking market
The thing that
forces,
makes me wanna jump in the
baby!
river. Here's the real thing that makes me want to die. Is whenever they talk about we're going to be like the world leader. Warren does this too. They talk about how we're going to be the world leader in this shit. Well, if it's a competition between countries and we win and we have the best carbon, like the best clean energy, well, what are the countries that have bad clean energy technology going to do? They're going to fucking take everything else out of the ground that they have. So either way, we're fucked. It cannot be a competitive framework. It has to be a global cooperative framework, or we will all be killed by the market forces leading to every drop of oil and natural gas being pumped into the fucking atmosphere.
Alternate view. I think we can beat them, folks. You motherfuckers want to solve climate change in India and France? Fuck you. We will kick your asses.
Is yours this or that?
I don't know. Governor Inslee is one of the reasons why.
Who cares?
Peace ranks me and him at the top of this entire field of their candidates on climate.
All right, shut up. Let me hear this. Shut up. You are Seba Saikura. Fuck you up.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll try harder. Look.
We're having fun.
Because, first of all, this problem didn't start yesterday. Science didn't become a reality yesterday. This has been going on for years. There was another president that would not join an international accord. Then it was the Kyoto Accords. I was mayor then. And I stood up national leadership, joining with other mayors to say climate change is not a separate issue. It must be the issue and the lens with which we view every issue. Nobody should get applause for rejoining the Paris Climate
Yeah, it's the lens we look through every issue, which is why we didn't talk about it until we were an hour and 20 minutes into this fucking debate.
Except for everyone in this room, most people have tuned out of the debate, like they've switched over, and that is always where they put the climate change discussion. I don't know why. I'm sure it has nothing to do with any kind of programming agenda, but that's what they do.
Thank you. The United States leads.
Thank you, Senator. Mayor de Blasio.
Lead.
Your administration
Oh no!
has come
All right.
Oh, never mind.
after hundreds of
Sam the Eagle looking motherfucker.
housing tested positive
He does. I was thinking about what Muppet he looked like.
It's Sam the Eagle.
It's obviously
that's
Sam the
canonical.
Eagle.
There's no question about this.
I wish everyone in the audience was as drunk as we are. It's actually a lot better.
Of having lead in their drinking water.
Yeah, I know.
How can you assure the people of Flint and across the nation that you are the right person to handle such a problem?
We have a huge problem, and it's decades.
I don't think he's going to say that.
Here's what we've done about it. We declared the eradication of all lead, literally ending the notion of lead poisoning once and for all as the goal of our administration, and we're doing something about it. Lead poisoning has gone down 90%.
Oh, boy.
De Blasio is also telling too much truth, and he's
Oh,
breaking
shit.
up
Max Headroom has broken into the stream. Oh,
This is,
boy. This isn't good, folks.
I got peanuts if anyone wants.
Oh, I'd love a peanut. Just one.
I'll take some of those.
This is crowd work.
Take any responsibility for public housing. For decades,
Thank you.
they've been disinvested
I'd like another.
in the public housing that was supposed to be a
Please,
federal
sir.
responsibility.
Thank you.
That's part of why we have this lead crisis to begin
gone.
with. But I'll tell you what you do when you're actually in charge of something. I'm in charge of the largest city in this nation.
The longest
You
city.
do not accept the status.
What the
quo.
fuck
You
is that?
And so we are going
I am president of, I am mayor of the girthiest city in America.
families are safe, and then we are going to eradicate that lead once and for all. And there should be a federal mandate to do the same for Flint, for Detroit, for every place in this country.
Inoffensive.
It can be done.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Secretary Castro, why are you the right candidate to solve this problem? Please respond.
Well, because people don't have to wonder what I would do. I've actually done it.
These
I
do
was
drag,
Secretary of
don't they?
Housing and Urban Development when Flint had
I want
one
somebody to
problem.
just be like, Michael Bennett's just going to be like, actually, lead is good for you.
I'm sorry,
I don't know why
Julian-
anyone has a
I
problem.
like to speak up for lead.
It's good.
I'm sorry,
It makes
Julian-
It makes your brain strong.
Hang on,
Makes your brain powerful. You got a lead brain, you literally cannot be defeated in a fight.
You ever seen the X-Men, folks? They were exposed to different types of chemical imbalances, and they had powers.
We can do it, and I will do it.
You take enough lead when you're a kid, you can be a superhero named Dixon Ticonderoga.
16 percentage points, which was critical
Folks.
to Donald Trump winning
Jake
the
Tapper,
2016
And
horse face, piece of shit. Fuck you, asshole.
look at
Hate
this
you.
fucking piece of shit.
Hate you.
One of
Fuck
the worst pieces of shit on earth.
Worse than Fox News.
A million times worse.
No. Did anyone see Mike's newest movie, Fahrenheit 11/9?
Yeah.
that we face.
Okay, two of you.
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you.
Solve them by being the Democratic Party of big.
He makes a pretty good case about Flint's water crisis being manufactured
Yeah, it
by
is.
Governor Snyder.
Yeah, it is. It's like the British Empire. They manufactured famines throughout the 19th century. We
Rick
manufactured
Snyder should
flint.
be executed.
Yes.
That's not a difficult
We're-
question.
Our stream has already been canceled, so we can say that.
No, I don't mean like assassinated. He should be tried, found guilty, and then lethally injected.
Nothing.
Like, let the courts do their work.
Yeah,
but
That's
at the
how
end
they
of
do it in Japan.
He should be
and
executed.
it works.
Yeah.
I was part of the organization.
Oh, well.
Federal death penalty, baby.
Not if you drink some of the water.
Sure, he crossed state lines at some point. Boom, you're going to tear out, motherfucker.
Number three.
Your policy is ambitious enough to energize.
I want to hear
progressives.
this. Hold on a minute.
I'm. He's getting spicy.
Bankruptcy and get back on its feet. I spent better part of 2 years out here working to make sure that it did exactly that. We invested significantly in this city when transportation. Only
Yeah,
20
Detroit's doing great.
Point is, we made
Take a fucking lap, Joe Biden.
I expect
Dan Snyder has recreated RoboCop in Detroit. Way to go.
What's your response?
Where are the peanuts?
People of Michigan, I know
Oh, I see 'em.
exactly
I see it.
how to
I
beat
see.
President Trump. I've already done it. I took a bus tour to talk about Trump's broken promise.
I challenged President Trump by being horribly anti-immigrant 10 years ago.
Trade war with China, and he just signed on to another bad trade agreement with NAFTA 2.0, a giveaway to drug companies in Mexico. I took the bus to Michigan, to Ohio, and to Pennsylvania, telling people that he has broken his promises to them. I lifted up their voices. I listened to
Greyhound bus or.
and I've done this before.
I may not be John Candy, but I have taken planes, trains, and automobiles all over this country.
I haven't lost an election since, so I can bring people together in red, purple, and blue areas.
Thank
but
you,
more
Senator
than that,
Joe.
Red, purple, and blue.
Mr. Yang, in poll after poll, Democratic voters saying that having a nominee who can beat President Trump is more important to them than having a nominee who agrees with them on major issues. And right now, according to polls, they say the candidate who has the best chance of doing that, of beating President Trump, is Vice President Biden.
What's the problem?
Of disaffected Trump voters, independents, libertarians, and conservatives, as well as Democrats and progressives. I believe I'm the candidate best suited to beat Donald Trump. And as for how to win in Michigan and Ohio and Pennsylvania, the problem is that so many people feel like the economy has left them behind. What we have to do is we have to say, look, there's record high GDP and stock market prices. You know what else are at record highs? Suicides, drug overdoses, depression, anxiety. It's gotten so bad that American life expectancy has
We need to
declined
get
for the
these
last
higher,
4 years.
and I can do it.
And I like to talk about my wife who's at home with our 2 boys right now, one of whom is autistic. What does her work count at in today's economy? 0, and we know that's the opposite of the truth. We know that her work is among the most challenging and vital. The way we win this election is we redefine economic progress to include all the things that matter to the people in Michigan and all of us, like our own health, our well-being, our mental health, our clean air and clean water, how our kids are doing. If we change the measurements for the 21st century economy to revolve around our own well-being, then we will win this election.
My colleagues are just on their phones right now. Just sort of where we are.
Donald Trump won this election because far too many people in this country felt like they've been left behind by both political parties, by self-serving politicians on both sides who are more interested in partisan politics than they are in actually fighting for the people. I'm speaking the truth to people all across this country about the fact that people in Flint, Michigan
The God Krishna has come down to earth to judge the sinners.
because every single month we are
Dalits must be destroyed.
on a continuing war in Afghanistan. $4 billion every single month. Rather than ending that war, bringing our troops home.
Here we go. This is her whole deal now. We're getting it.
deal.
We're finally getting some Tulsi.
The people here in this country, people, communities.
It only took 2 hours, and she said it for 4 seconds.
Senator Booker, your response?
I'm grateful. I'm grateful, Jake. Look, this is one of those times.
Oh my
where we're
God.
standing
Oh
with
my
the truth
God.
And calling it out. And this is a case for the Democratic Party. The truth will set us free. We lost the state of Michigan because everybody from Republicans to Russians were.
The Russians.
Man, you know, I will say that's the first time we've heard Russians tonight because I don't think anyone knows. I think everyone knows that that doesn't actually play.
You know, Obama won Michigan by 10 points.
Yeah, he crushed it. It was easy.
God, and she lost it.
She sucked so bad.
And she.
I wish
oh,
someone
man.
would just be like, Hillary sucked ass. Also, she has kuru from eating children.
You can't say that because if you want to win the nomination, you probably need some of her supporters.
But they should know that she has kuru from eating children.
I don't know what kuru. Oh, that's the
It's the cannibal disease.
Yeah, the cannibal thing. Yeah, yeah.
Kreutzfeld Jakob.
He said he was going to help farmers. He said he was going to help
God bless you.
Farmers are now looking at bankruptcy, soybeans rotting in bills.
It's a weird shot.
Perhaps hundreds of thousands will be out of jobs by the end of the year. Jerome Powell just dropped the interest rates, and he admitted why. Because of this so-called trade policy that this president has that has been nothing more than the Trump trade tax that has resulted in American families spending as much as $1.4 billion more a month on everything from shampoo to washing machines. He betrayed the American people. He betrayed American families, and he will lose this election because folks are
50-50.
that he has done nothing except
If any of these people get nominated, he will win. If anyone on stage now gets nominated, he will win.
Thank you, Senator Harris.
Bet on it.
Is back right after this short
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, please. Yes.
Major.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Let's talk about this now.
Let's watch this shit. Oh, shit. Interstellar 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Is that Tommy Lee Jones?
It is.
Oh, I like
Can
him.
you cut the sound, please? Irony off. Can you cut the sound, please?
How many of y'all like
Anybody run-
daddy
any-
issues in space?
Can you cut the sound?
on, put the sound back on.
Here we go.
This is for you. It's all for you, Jodie Foster.
Should we dehumanize ourselves and face the bloodshed?
This is another question. It's 10. Are you?
How long do these go? I don't actually know.
It's supposed to be 2 hours.
All of these, they should just pass around the peanut
10:30?
barbital laced Flavor Aid and end this.
Oh my God.
Ritual suicide
That's so
is the
much
only
longer.
answer to this.
Is he twisted?
No, he's right, I think.
What do you say?
No, he said these go for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I did not know that this is going to be that long. Yeah.
All right, we'll be here for the content. I'm not leaving this fucking
I mean, we have to keep it, we have to keep this going.
It's gonna get dumber from here on
It's
out.
probably going to be really shitty.
If you think this commentary was smart, guess what?
I feel like we're in the Manchurian Candidate, and you guys are all the fucking captured prisoners, and we're the ladies at the garden party brainwashing you.
No, this is a Jane Fonda show at the Hanoi Hilton.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Barack Obama.
Can you guarantee raising taxes wouldn't hurt the... Oh, my God. All right, I have to go to the bathroom.
To compete in the 21st century economy, ensuring that they can afford.
The finger thing means the taxes.
If you're a Democratic candidate and you accept this framing and you accept this fucking line of questioning and you don't immediately say, fuck you, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just fucking lying to people.
The Laffer curve
You're a
caps
fucking.
out-
You are not going to be the fucking nominee. You cannot be the standard bearer.
The Laffer curve taps out at like 90%.
They
We're
passed the
currently
fucking tax
at
bill.
30.
A fucking $1 trillion in fucking tax cuts for the wealthy. And nobody batted a fucking eye. Not even the deficit freaks like Rand Paul. Which, by the way, you were right on.
They're all liars. They're all full of shit.
Ron Paul would have voted against it. Because he is a genuinely insane person.
Massive trade deal, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. I think the central one was the fact that it gave away our sovereignty to a panel of international corporations whose rulings would supersede any domestic law that we would pass, either a federal law or a state or a local law. This is extremely dangerous and goes against the very values.
I wish Marianne were here.
Yeah, I need orb vibes, man. I need some
I wish she would be.
orbs
She would
so
answer this
bad.
question and say, "What you need to be asking is how we will remain in love with China on the world stage."
I wish we could have switched to Yang and Marianne, and I could be getting some fucking vibes, some orbs right now. I'm feeling incredibly depleted.
I'm getting very
feel,
bad
I
vibes.
feel like a Chernobyl firefighter right now. I feel like my bones are just absorbing radioactivity, and I'm just slowly melting like a fucking candle. I could really use some orb power. I'm going to look at her Twitter feed and see what she has to say. I'm going to look at what Marianne... I'm going to just read some Marianne tweets to regain the energy of this room so we don't all go just walk into the lake with fucking rocks in our pocket like fucking Virginia Woolf. All right.
We're staying at the Virginia Great Wolf Lodge.
We have to join with the 40% of the world that we had with us, and this time make sure that there's no one sitting at that table doing the deal unless environmentalists are there and labor is there. And to make sure we equip our workers first to compete by investing in them now.
I want a politics that goes much deeper. I want a politics that speaks to the heart. Because the only way to fight, you keep talking about how we're going to fight Donald Trump. You can't fight dog whistles. You have to override them. And the only way you can override them is with new voices, voices of energy that only come from the fact that America has been willing to live up to its own mistakes, atone for its own mistakes, make amends for its own mistakes, love each other, love our democracy, love future generations. Something emotional and psychological that will not be emerging from anything on this stage. It will emerge from something I'm the only one who's qualified to bring forth. Woo!
Yeah, and I just want to ask this question of all the candidates.
This shit's boring.
How come Nathan Hot Dog's so expensive?
What's the question?
Trying to sell NAFTA 2.0. He's got a new name.
It's TPP stuff.
Oh, God.
Every person on this stage is lying about trade deals, by the way.
Yep.
They're all going to do the same thing.
Everyone Biden's talking about it. That we have to make sure that we have the most competitive workers on the world stage.
Yeah.
That you will
What does that mean? Why would anyone care about that unless you control a multinational corporation?
Well, the thing is that what do you mean by competitive? Do you mean by productive? American workers are actually incredibly productive. If you mean competitive, the only thing that they are competitively at a disadvantage on is wages.
If you're a worker, do you listen to that?
So
do you listen to that?
You either
and
mean
feel
you're
like anything more than a
wages
token on a game board.
You're either raising wages elsewhere, which you don't have power over, or you're lowering wages here. That's the only way to be competitive.
Thank you for that astute observation.
Well, hey, people are applauding, so it must be right. But it is right.
Tell you what, I hope you're part of it.
Okay, I want to ask a question of Senator Bennett now. Senator,
This is giving us all bad vibes.
Here he comes. Here's my fucking snack.
Oh, God, this shit again.
Looking like a fucking
No.
Didn't they hear our comments?
Bennett is a thought. He's a snack. He's a pog. He's a big booty bitch.
kinda
I'm
nice
fucking
with it.
happy to see him.
by technology with the beneficial impact of technology on our economy.
Dana, this goes to the last question you asked as well, which
This is going to be the good part where they talk about tech like it's some kind of fucking Stanley Kubrick monolith.
it's about whether we're going to invest
Uh-huh.
in this country anymore.
Yeah.
Since
Technology is very important.
we have cut $5 trillion.
Yep, we got to do that. We got to do the thing with the economy. You're right.
The wealthiest people in America.
Uh-huh.
We have made the income inequality worse, not better.
Yeah,
through the
that's true.
policies of the federal government.
Uh-huh.
We've spent $5.6 trillion.
Honey, dinner.
Yeah.
That's 12 or 13
Dinner, honey.
Oh, shit. Dad, I got to go. Dinner's on the table. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm getting called. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Technology. Yes. Yes.
And we need to invest in America.
We absolutely have to invest in America. Yes, Dad. I got to go. I got to go.
We could have fixed every airport.
Oh, yeah, the airports. Yes, absolutely. I know. You've been telling me about the airports, Dad. Yes.
Wanted the flank steak and I made it.
Look, the dinner's getting cold right now. I'm actually kind of on thin ice.
I thought these were 15-second
right now
answers.
with my wife. I've told you this. I can't do
The
this.
lady
Mom.
at the
Dad,
lady at the Panera Bread at
Dad,
the airport.
Dad, I
she
gotta,
has it out for me.
I know. I understand.
He's
yes.
gone. He's gone. He's gone.
About 80 cents for every dollar earned by men. Senator Harris wants to fine companies that don't close their gender pay gaps. As an entrepreneur, do you think a stiff fine will change how companies pay their female employees?
As an entrepreneur.
You know, he said that I was an entrepreneur.
Did he say to
Well,
you?
I mean, technically we are. Which
Oh,
is
I
very
am an
funny.
entrepreneur.
We are entrepreneurs.
That's why I hate entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I am an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur.
Yes, we are some of the most contemptible people alive.
I mean, we should be killed. There's no
Oh,
question.
100%.
How many people in the
We
audience
should
agree?
just eat lead in front of a brick wall. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no question about
I
that.
think we should have some dignity to it.
No blindfold.
No, I think we should
crying, begging, weeping for death, weeping for life, and then just being shot in the face. Everyone on this stage deserves nothing better than that.
No, we deserve more dignity to our death.
And start businesses. And the best way to do this is by putting a dividend of $1,000.
Yeah, there we go, baby.
A dividend.
Heat bucks, cash money. Yeah, keep my money real good. My Yank bucks real good right now.
Will not change unless we change it. And I say that's just what we do.
Senator Harris, your response.
The Yang.
I think that's support of my proposal, which is this. Since 1963, when we passed the Equal Pay Act, we have been talking about the fact women are not paid equally for equal work. Fast forward to the year of our Lord 2019, and women are paid 80 cents.
Meme. It's a meme.
Women 61 cents, Native American women 58 cents, Latinas 53 cents. I'm done with the conversation. So yes, I am proposing, in order to deal with this, one, I'm going to require corporations to post on their website whether they are paying women equally for equal work. Two, they will be fined for every 1% differential between what they are paying men and women. They will be fined 1% of their previous year's profits. That'll get everybody's attention.
Thank you, Senator. Senator
Time for action.
Senator Gillibrand.
This is pandering. All of that is pandering. That's the thing. All of the pay gap shit is pandering.
I think we have to have a broader conversation about whether we value women and whether we want to make sure women have every opportunity in the workplace. And I want to address Vice President Biden directly. When the Senate was
Split screen.
debating,
Give us it. There we go.
affordability responsibility for childcare. He wrote
I want the split screen with Biden the entire debate. Because he's gonna lecherously look at anyone, no matter who's talking. Could be Cory Booker. It could be fucking Jay Inslee. He's gonna look at him up and down like,
Look, I'll tell you right now.
He's looking good.
The earth spoke to me, okay, folks? And what it said is, literally, there is no sin.
My entire career as the primary wage earner.
Wait, really?
Primary caregiver.
Yeah. Do what thou wilt, folks. It's the whole of the law.
Deadwood is a good show.
Member of Congress. So under
Yeah, I got some Deadwood heads out there. Deadheads.
That's not Deadwood.
Deadhead.
That's Satanism.
Deadhead.
No.
Both. Well, there
it's
is no
both.
sin is Deadwood.
Is Deadwood.
Do what thou wilt is Crowley.
Crowley, yeah. Joe Crowley.
Joe
Wait, here we go.
Crowley,
Here we
it
go.
was so also lost his primary.
Yeah.
It would have given people making today $100,000 a year a tax break for childcare. I did not want that. I wanted the childcare to go to people making less than $100,000.
Means test.
Hell yeah, means testing, y'all. Let's get it. Let's hear it for means testing,
People
motherfuckers.
here love it. We love it.
Give me that trapezoid. Give me that policy that will always be undermined by being able to pit people against each other because some people don't get it. Woo! Holla at your boy. Even though there's no such thing as a thing where rich people get it for free because they pay for it with higher taxes, so it doesn't fucking go for them for free anyway. It's not a thing. They made it up as a lie. Let's hear for it. Let's hear for means testing, folks. Who loves doing fucking trigonometry to figure out if they deserve to live?
And that we are avoiding, these are quotes, it was the title of the op-ed. And that just causes concern for me because we know America's women are working. 4 out of 10 moms,
This shit
they're
sucks.
the primary or sole wage earners. They actually have to put food on the table. 8 out of 10 moms are working today. Most women have to work to provide for their kids. Many women want to be working to provide for their communities and to help people.
Let the Vice President
either you
respond.
don't believe it today, or what did you mean when you said it then?
Did they do these like 15-second round things in the last election, like debate? I don't really think it was this rapid fire. I don't know if I like it or if I don't.
Lily Ledbetter. I was deeply involved in making sure there were the equal pay amendments. I was deeply involved in all these things. I came up with the It's On Us proposal to see to it that women were treated more decently on college campuses. You came to Syracuse University with me and said it was wonderful. I'm passionate about the concern, making sure women are treated equally. I don't know what's happened except that you're now running for president.
Oh, shit. You're a fake friend. Kristen, you are a fake friend.
Oh.
I respect you deeply.
Why?
Why would you say that?
Very specific. You said women working outside the home would lead to the deterioration of family. My grandmother worked outside the home. My mother.
I don't want to interrupt this, but you know what's crazy is honestly, have you ever watched like a clip of Biden from like the 80s when he was running?
No, I haven't.
Okay, if anyone wants to do this, go back. Look at Biden running in the 80s, like what, 88, right? That was his
88,
that was
yes.
his first presidential run. He's been Uncle Joe'd, you know, by like The Onion and stuff recently, and he's like this kind of memeable guy who's eating ice cream with sunglasses on and all that. But if you go back in the 80s, he was incredibly shrill, and there's like a video of a town hall or something in a bar where he's just screaming at people asking questions, like perfectly innocent ones. Like he's incredibly unlikable. He's not at all the sort of figure that they engineered him to be. Once he became Obama's running
the white people whisperer.
Yeah,
the
and
Scranton Joe.
Yeah, like Obama's best friend, and you know, I'm wacky, and I say things when I shouldn't. Oh, I said it's a big fucking deal. You know, that whole like he's quirky. And it's interesting to me, and I've never gone back and done the research. Like, when did that transition actually happen? I mean, of course the bulk of it probably happened during 08. But like this whole idea we have of Biden is more of a performance than it even appears to be.
I don't think actually we have to worry about it. I don't think most people actually buy into that image. I think it's pretty clear that his poll numbers are buoyed by the number of people who don't have a greater idea of where we are at in our political system than I would like to go back, please. This is scary and bad, and I just want to return to normalcy, even though that state is unsustainable.
Yes.
I do want to say this. I wish at least one person would ask him about his fucking bill to criminalize ecstasy. Fuck you.
Vice President Biden, why are you opposed to good vibes?
Literally,
and chill hangouts
literally
for friends?
a bill that created invented a new crime for anyone who runs a music venue and would provide something like, say, water for people or a room where if you're like fucking having a bad trip, you could chill out. And say that, no, that means the police can fucking come and fucking take your shit.
They have been almost always
That makes you an accessory to fucking drug use.
proud to be the governor who won the largest pay increase for our educators in the United States. And I believe that that is long, long overdue.
Lewis, if this is going on, could we get another round?
I don't think that there's any glasses in those frames. I think he's doing the Lisa Loeb thing.
I'm
skeptical. He's trying to look like he's a kind of thoughtful. He's doing Rick Perry shit right now.
There are about 14,000 U.S. service members in Afghanistan.
As is Jake Tapper, by the way.
Oh, that is so fucking fake. He doesn't have real fucking glasses. By the way, Jake Tapper, look him up. He's a fucking asshole. He's been an asshole his entire career. One of his first articles, he was at Salon.com. He went to an Iraq war rally, and he went around going like, I just don't see what everyone's so angry about. They tried to explain to me why the war was a bad idea, but I didn't understand it. And then he wrote some weird article about how he dated Monica Lewinsky also, and like made it about him. He's a fucking asshole. He's always pulling this mock horse face of incredulity in every single interview.
He's a thought. He's a pause.
Whatever. We have different
He's a
opinions.
hoe. He's an entire hoe.
Whatever.
The answer to this is yes.
Yeah, we'll be there for 5,000 years.
No matter who, there will be troops in Afghanistan when it's the only dry land left on Earth.
Oh, God, I wish this would end.
Yeah, I really wish this was over.
We really don't want to continue making content for you all. As you can tell, it's getting worse.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is the baton death march of content.
I'm amazed everyone is still here, which is actually...
what are you people doing here? Go home to your loved ones.
Give
for the
yourselves
love
a
of
hand,
Christ.
honestly, for staying, because I really don't think anyone would stay.
No, look inward
they
and ask
deserve it.
yourself,
They've
why
stayed.
are you here?
No.
Go home. Hug your loved ones. You only have a brief moment left. You just listen to these people. You know that the fucking time limit on human civilization is maybe 20 years at most. And you're spending your precious time watching these monstrous idiots lie to you. Go home. Look into your partner's eyes. Start digging in your backyard to create some sort of bunker-type scenario. Learn how to fucking grow hydroponic plants that can survive in deep temperatures. Get a water source, cistern of some kind.
Iran is
and
coming
buy
up.
guns.
Wait. Iran is being mentioned. Let's see what they have to say.
Still happening.
Here we go.
Andrew Yang talking about Iran.
The U.S. would need to respond, quote,
It's a computer.
strongly. So how would a President Yang...
By the way, the position of everyone...
I would deal with Iran by giving every Iranian $1,000.
The position of everyone on the stage, thank you, is that Iran should have a nuke.
Another thing where just say Iran should have a nuke. Differentiate yourself. Say Iran should have a nuclear weapon. In fact, if they can't build one, we will give them one.
Yes. Okay, we have no
plenty
standards.
for spare, and we should give them like 500 of them.
Look, it's late. We have no standards. Is anyone skiing tonight?
Skiing?
Okay.
What we have to do is we have to start investing those
Well, you can come speak to us after this show.
Yeah, we don't know what that means at all.
thousands of American lives in conflicts that have unclear benefits.
Is Yang like anti-imperialist at all? What's his deal?
This is not what the American people want.
Just come on.
Oh no, I don't care anymore. This feels like we've been here for 8 hours. Why are they still talking?
Did
surprise
this really
everybody
go
here.
on?
Are we trapped here? Are we trapped here to look at this?
Surprise, everybody. This is an MK Ultra experiment. You're all being programmed to assassinate dissidents. You're going to be like at a rally or at a thing or at a bar someday, and you're going to hear the word mockingbird, and then you're going to go find a hidden gun in the toilet and shoot somebody in the head.
Yeah, it's kind of. You ever seen The Naked Gun?
Yeah.
Where Reggie
You're all
Jackson?
going to be Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I must kill the queen.
Bush was fanning the flames of war. Now we face
Curiosity, have any of you learned anything from this debate?
we have a president who'd be willing to be.
I'm not
Really,
trying
nobody.
I'm not trying to fuck up the
There's no
whole.
Minority Report on that one.
I'm not trying to fuck up the thing, but I mean, is it honestly like? Could we do something else than just watch it? Is this? Is it?
Are there other streams? Because I would like to
Can
watch.
we switch over?
I would like to watch a little bit of Tuca and Birdie.
No, seriously.
Just in honor of that program
right
that was
now,
canceled
This
unfairly.
is bullshit.
I would rather watch a psychopathic Nazi 12-year-old kill people in Fortnite and then do like the custom emoji dances that are coded references to Hitler than
Awesome.
watch this right now.
Yeah, the Felix stream is going to be on tomorrow night.
One of the proudest moments of my life was to stand there in Afua Palace and tell everyone that we're coming, all our combat troops are coming home.
We have a Tapper fan in the audience.
And they did not come home. They're all there. All of them are still there.
In fact, gone into Afghanistan.
We're getting paid for this, right? Are we getting?
We are not getting paid for this.
What?
Why are we bothering with this?
What?
Can't they just cut to black and then a guy in a fucking uniform comes on and says, democracy is over. This was annoying anyway. Nobody liked it.
Nobody
We're
liked
just
it.
going to have a stupid military dictatorship and then you don't have to watch any of this ever again.
Threat to the American people. So I enlisted after 9/11 to protect our country, to go after those who attacked us on that fateful day, who took the lives of thousands of Americans.
That sucks. I wish I want to interview one of the candidates who was a veteran, just to ask them why they enlisted in the military, because that definitely
The answer
sucks.
is to become president. Everybody's
Yeah, I
running
know,
for
but
president who
people
joined
are
the
like-
military, like her or Buttigieg. The
Yeah,
answer
for
to
people,
the
for
question is
Buttigieg,
to
it's
become
really
president.
fucking obvious. But some of the other ones are just total psychos, like Joe Sestak, right? Who's a Navy guy.
He's an admiral, though. He's a career psycho.
He's an admiral, yeah. And it's like, well, why? Why to
because
begin
he got
with?
to wear
Why?
a nice white uniform.
That's it. I could buy a uniform. I wear a uniform every day. In fact, everyone wears a uniform every day.
When asked whether or not the president could be charged with a crime after leaving office, his answer was...
Oh, God, they're doing Russiagate now. Someone wheel out a fucking
All right,
sodium
no,
petrol.
you be quiet because this is important.
If you were elected president, your Justice Department would, quote, have no choice and
The thing I want most in the world.
former President Trump. Why is it okay for you to advocate for the Justice Department to prosecute somebody, but President Trump, not him?
Well, I would never direct the Department of Justice to do whatever it believes it should do. But listen, look, we all watched his testimony. I read the report. There are 10 clear incidents of obstruction of justice by this president, and he needs to be held accountable.
Why can't I look down and see a red dot right here in the middle of my chest? I would love that right now.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him, Matt. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Matt, stay alive. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him, Matty. Matty, we're gonna get him, Matty. Just stay alive. Keep your eyes
Don't
open. We're
keel
gonna get
over.
him.
Oh, good.
My response is exactly that. I've read the report. I've read
Okay, next question. If it's exactly that, we don't have to hear it again.
I agree with the other Pablum.
that is not acting like the leader of the free world. He's acting like an authoritarian against the actual Constitution that he swore an oath to uphold.
See, this is interesting because basically the Russiagate stuff doesn't play. Like polling in the 2018 midterm showed that what resonated with voters for Democrats was healthcare and jobs and stuff like that. Russia stuff didn't really play, but you can tell they want to talk about it. They want to get to it, so they've saved it for the end. Where, apart from everyone here, including us, no one is watching. Where like they get to have their little moment, and everyone gets to talk about it and say that it's fucking the Soviet Union is controlling, the Manchurian candidate, blah blah blah. But ultimately, this is of course that would be the dream. But this is where everyone gets to just cosplay for about 5 minutes.
I was the first of the candidates to call on Congress to begin impeachment proceedings. There are 10 different instances that
Impeachment,
where this president either obstructed justice or attempted to obstruct.
Are you all sober?
And I believe that they should go forward with proceedings.
I think they are, yeah.
Wow.
As a special treat for during all of this, we're going to be pumping vaporized fentanyl through the air conditioning vents And we're all going to have a nice time. We're going to just take some deep breaths, close your eyes, and you know, whatever happens.
Mother, please.
Mother, please.
Jim Jones.
Lay down your lives.
If anyone knows the great entertainer.
Of impeachment. But I want to caution my fellow Democrats, while we move in every way we can for impeachment, we have to remember at the same time, the American people are out there looking for us to do something for them in their lives.
Okay. Why don't you're 1%, you're 0%, just come out and say, yo, hey, you guys realize how fucking everything sucks shit? Yeah.
Our ruling class is composed of literal reptiles from a foreign land.
Can we just talk more?
Who live in the hollow earth. And sacrifice human children to have unnaturally long lives.
If we can get Marianne in the next debate, I will counsel her to talk about Epstein. Because I think she would. Because that's the dark magic that she's supposed to.
She should talk. Someone needs to talk about Epstein.
Which is that we are 4 months away.
She's a priest of light.
This guy, on the other hand, has had several fondue parties with Jeffrey Epstein in the basement of the Denver airport.
Yeah.
Parody.
Yeah.
Truth, fact.
No.
And then President Trump would be running.
Oh, well, we've already been redacted.
Every time Bennett comes on, it's like one of the fucking parents from Peanuts. Wah, 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 wah.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
And we can't do anything that plays into his hands. We were talking earlier about climate up here.
Does anyone have any ideas about what we should talk about now? Fortnite. Felix isn't here, so that's a no. Everyone shout out. Everyone, what's up?
Let me first say that.
Did I get what? Culver's? No.
Wait a minute. There's a Culver's around here? Where's the Culver's?
I got Pizza Hut for lunch.
That's too far away.
Too many folks in the Senate and in the Congress have been spooked by 1998. I believe that the times are different. And in fact, I think that
Winery.
I love Culver's. It's fantastic.
No, you've said that before. You've always said that.
I stand a legend. Yeah, they're comparable. They're on the same tier for sure.
Where would you place every burger, or whatever fast food?
All
thing?
right. Shake Shack is really good, but it is also very expensive for a fast food burger. So it's kind of in its own category. I would say, though, In-N-Out and Culver's are S tier. Five Guys is below that. And then I would
Five Guys
go
is good.
McDonald's, then Burger
Everyone's
King.
cheering for that.
Carl's Jr. or Wendy's is pretty good too, but they're really more of a
Wendy's is
chicken
good.
restaurant than a burger place at this point. Like if you go to Wendy's, you should get the chicken always. Arby's rules. The fucking horsey sauce is amazing, and the fucking the Greek gyro is actually kind of good. It's actually worth trying.
Thank you.
If you have not had they have two other ones. One of them is just like the roast beef in
Kill the sound on
pita.
this.
That's not that good. The other one is turkey, like loose turkey. That's not good. But the one that's like seasoned Greek meat on thing, that's pretty good. It's got tzatziki. Especially if you live outside of an area where you don't have access to, like a good vibrant Greek cuisine scene, which is true of, I'd say, most of Michigan, get that Arby's gyro. It'll be delicious. Highly recommend it.
Now, despite the
Are we
fact
done with this? Can we go home?
You guys should wrap up.
No,
Yeah.
it's over, right?
Yeah, it's over. You guys should wrap up. Say goodbye to everybody
Oh,
so we
thank
can end
God.
the video.
Oh, really? Can we
Thank
go?
God. Thank God. We could go. I feel
Is there
like
a closing
fucking Patrick McGowan in The Prisoner.
Yeah.
Is there a closing statement?
I don't care. Oh, yeah, no, we need to hear the closing statement. We need to know that America is good because America is great, and we're going to come together to make America even greater through tax-incentivized small business loans.
Market forces, folks. Depend on them. Love them. Learn to love them.
Really? Is it really over? Or is
One of
no,
these
it's not
people
over.
needs to fucking R. Bud Dwyer themselves on national television.
No, see,
Why
that's
don't-
the thing. If you're just a rando who's like, oh, I'm a governor of some shit state, and I could just run for president, and I'm going to be at 0%, It's like, I don't know, maybe you're depressed. Why not just kill yourself on stage? Like, that would be a statement.
Yes!
Kill yourself
Yes!
on stage.
I mean, I'm not depressed.
Seppuku
I'm
on
not
stage.
trying to make light.
Yes.
I'm not trying to
Seppuku.
Make
on
it
stage.
fucking interesting.
I'm not trying to make light of depression.
Cory Booker
But
does the gut
that
thing,
is-
and then Rosario Dawson comes off from the other side with the wakashaki and cuts his fucking head off.
Absolutely.
That would rule.
Yes. That's about it.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.
Are we done, really?
Hold your families close. You don't have them much longer.
Can we just kill it?
It's
Can we-
over. Stop it.
Just
Stop
kill
it.
it.
Stop
Get
it.
rid
Wait,
of
no,
it.
is
Aaron
it actually-
Burnell,
no,
Ron,
please
is it
don't,
actually
never watched
over?
it.
It's over.
Is it
right?
actually over,
It
or
is.
is this just a...
No, it's not over. We just
What's left?
No, we should watch. No, we should go to the goddamn end of it.
Oh, no. Come on, man. What?
We are.
no,
we are. No, shut up. Shut up. We are soldiers of content.
They don't want it. Do you want us
They
to
don't
go to
want
the
it.
end? I don't think anyone wants it. If people
No
are
one else
nodding,
wants
I don't.
this.
I don't think we do.
No. We have a job to do.
Oh,
That's
this is
content.
such
That's
bullshit.
delivering the goddamn
Watching
content.
this is actually how you contract chronic Lyme.
Hey, it's over. Thank God.
No, you don't realize, but that is literally a dig on me because I have chronic Lyme disease.
No, you do not.
I spent 5 spoons to come to this tonight. And
You
I
are
spent 1
just
spoon in
lazy.
the bathroom.
You're
No,
lazy
I'm
and have
not.
poor
No,
diet.
it hurts.
You have a poor diet
I have
and
a
you're
pretty-
lazy.
I have
That's
pretty
not
good
Lyme
diet.
disease.
I was eating the cherry pork earlier. I don't know why I had cherries.
All right, shut it off.
It was
We're
good.
done.
Wait.
We're released.
Well, we
We're
can't
released.
we can't just abruptly stop it.
Okay.
What should we say?
I'll say this. Don't kill yourself and everyone around you. Wink, wink, parody.
Well, we're not on the street. Okay, thank you. Do you have a closing
Well,
thought?
I mean, I
Oh,
yeah.
that's smart.
Well, I think it's already sold out, though. It's already sold out.
It's already sold
Friday
out.
show's already sold out, isn't it?
this was sold out.
Okay.
Oh.
There's a show on Friday. We're going to do recording at a show with Michael Moore. We'll be here, and we'll be talking to him about shit, presumably this. We're going to try to talk ourselves out of killing ourselves. And so, yeah, there's still apparently tickets available.
You
So
might
come
be
to that on
sober
Friday.
for that, but I mean, frankly, at this
doubt
point,
that very much.
You know,
All right.
I might have a drink or something.
Do you have
of
anything
that
to say?
nature.
You have anything to say?
Oh yeah. So where's everyone coming from tonight?
Okay. Cool. Cleveland. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you want us to like sign things or like do?
We have Iraqi dinars in the green room. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, we'll sign you will sign an Iraqi dinar for anyone
I
who
don't
wants
stand.
one.
I don't stand by this promise.
We'll be
or
in front of the
anything.
place. We'll sign your copy of Moby Dick.
Moby Dick? Yeah, okay.
If you want to do like a thing where we do a thing inside.
Well, let's
the thing,
do it out
maybe we-
front so that we don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
we
yeah.
do it out
We'll
front.
be around if
need
anyone wants to say hi.
I need to sit down for. a
Okay,
minute.
Matt's getting up, so that means it's over.
We've been
But
sitting down
thank you.
this entire time.
Okay, I know. Thank you for coming. That's it.
Thank you guys
It's
for coming.
over.
everyone.
You're all troopers.
Thank you.
You're warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Democratic presidential candidates.
You're the real heroes. You're the real presidential candidate.
Bye.
Oh, that's not far.